All right, we going live. Yes, it's starting. We're live. Receive my content. You know, things happen, and we're here. Oh, hello everyone. Welcome. Happy Mondays. Hopefully for you. It's a good Monday for me. Any Monday I can live stream. It's a good Monday. Good Monday. Anyway, welcome everyone. Welcome. Of course, we had a lot of people just pop in, so like even before the live stream started, full conversations and everything. So, yes. Anyway, we are here. There was a long, drawn-out discussion beforehand, but we are now here for some Fruit of Grisaia. Grisaia no Kajitsu. Something. What was it? What was the Steam description? It's like the 6 seeds of the fruits and Fruit of Grisaia. That's what the description was. Anyway, let's start from the top. Welcome Uni, welcome King, welcome Noir, welcome Hakan, welcome Shade. I think that's everyone that posted here so far. There's a lot of conversation. By the way, we also have a live chat replay up and running, which is also a big plus. So, if you ever care about what's going on comment-wise in the live stream, you don't have to watch it anymore on my live stream, which is why I changed the format on my live stream, so it looks different. Can't really fit much in the side banner there, but I did what I can, okay? So, we still have no idea. No idea who we're choosing for the route, but whatever. Bought a PC, Shade? That's always good, right? It's very important. That way you can meme on the internet with the rest of us. Wait, what? I mean, you can use the internet and computers and stuff. Yeah, anyway. Will we ever know the route? You know, Shay, that's a very good question. I'm actually deeply intrigued on how long this game actually is, because this game's gone on for a while. What episode is this? Like 12? 13 even, maybe? I don't know. That means that the Fruit of Grisaia is hour-wise. Hey, how's it going, Vanitas? Is hour-wise longer than like most of the other games I played on live streams. This is my life now, guys. You know, other people have like their Root Princess Evangels and other games and Minecraft live streams and stuff, Fortnite, PUBGs. I'm here for the Fruit of Grisaia only. Yeah, you did that, Shade. That's right. You did give me a warning. I was like, that sounds good. Oh, Vanitas, will I do all routes? That is a very good question. What I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm probably going to live stream only one route. And I'll probably do a separate Twitch live stream play when I go through the entirety of like another route. Because it's going to take a while. I do want to get to the quote-unquote point of no return, so I can just go back and flip through them at that point, but I will try to go through all the routes present in the Fruit of Grisaia game. With that said, yo, Danganronpa, no problem. At the very least, even though I have not Let's Played Danganronpa, I have beaten every Danganronpa game out so far. So yeah, like a 10-hour stream for one route. Or as long as it takes. Oh, okay. Once you hit a character route, it goes faster? I agree. Danganronpa was a little bit longer, but, you know. Oh, shoot, it's past 7 o'clock. Anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. animefanrk2k here presenting the Monday Night Livestream. And today's live stream is the Fruit of Grisaia again. Oh my goodness, that's right. There's a lot of the Fruit of Grisaia. Oh, they also have that spin-off game, right? The Chiru Chiru game. Yo, Fatal Vote was fun. I enjoy playing that game too. I'm also gonna platinum it, but that's something I'm doing on my free time. I didn't think it'd be and it actually works out because I don't think it'll be a game that'll be as fun to let's play. Because I spend a ton of time just grinding out affection points and weapon mastery and skills. So, yeah, it's a good thing we're not playing that here. And once I have a better computer, I'll be able to process everything. Oh man, I'm looking forward to play the Chiru Chiru game. I might not live stream the Let's Play that for you guys, but man, that's the game I'm looking forward to. Chiru Chiru. Michiru being my favorite gal in this game. If you guys couldn't tell, I know. Anyway, let's get right into the game. Speaking of the Fruit of Grisaia. This might sound odd coming from someone who's still pretty much a kid in mind as well as body. But it seems young people these days don't wear wristwatches. Alright? I've broken so many though, so that's why I don't wear a wristwatch. I also don't think I'm considered a kid anymore, but most people say I am. So yeah, I do like all the Danganronpa games, okay, so. That's not to say they don't feel the need to check the time. They simply use their cell phones instead. Even the cheapest mobile phone has a digital clock built in. So I guess they don't see any reason to bother carrying around a separate tool for the specific purpose of telling time. Of course, like a good modern youngster, I myself constantly carry around a personal cell phone. The difference is that I almost never use mine. I don't really see the appeal of racking up a huge phone bill by firing off pointless texts or killing time with aimless gossip. To be honest, I tend to view phones in general as a means to receive calls, rather than make them. I mean, that's fair, Vanitas. Like, that's fair. Vanitas is only here for two routes. Yumiko and Amane. King, that's not true. Doki Doki Literature Club was a pretty wild ride, to be fair. Cell phones allow us to talk whenever we want, and that's an undeniable convenience. But on the other hand, they create the expectation that you'll answer the phone at any time. The way I look at it, that's about as inconvenient as it gets. Skip the Sachi one? From the inside of my school bag, currently hanging next to my desk, I hear the muffled sound of an unpleasant electronic jingle. The bag wiggles slightly as something vibrates inside. My cell phone's ringing. The only person who knows my cell phone number is JB. Judging from the way the phone stops ringing at once, this was probably an email. And as a rule, JB contacts me through actual calls. I don't think she sent me a single email to date. More spam? Odds are it's junk mail. Still, I can't just ignore it. Don't do it. Do it! Don't skip the Sachi on. Okay. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Oh, okay, Shay, you're telling Vanitas not to. I mean, you know, once I Twitch live stream, I will re-upload them in my YouTube channel because no one watches my Twitch channel. Because I never live stream on it, so I guess that's fair. I still have to do Cave Story Part 2 one day. One day, guys. I'm like literally almost at the end too. Like I just got... I mean, Doki Doki is my favorite game of 2017, King. Just saying, man. Just Monica's memes are great too. Actually, Doki Doki Literature Club memes have been so good. Vanitas, that's a conversation you probably want to have like outside of the YouTube chat here for spoiler reasons. There's a non-zero possibility that JB's using email to contact me under circumstances where talking would be impractical or dangerous. When I open my bag and take a look inside, the LED alert is flashing on my private cell phone, not the one I use for work. I click my tongue lightly in annoyance. Just to be on the safe side, I slide the phone open and take a look at the email. Subject, it's Kyoko. What? It's Kyoko. Who the hell is Kyoko supposed to be? The mail's from the Leisure Club, and as for its contents, it seems a bored and lonely housewife by the name of Kyoko, age 32, is willing to give me pocket money if I keep her company, the very model of a spam email. This sort of offer is about as credible as Hanoi Hana's "Throw away your gun, GI, and our benevolent Uncle Ho will give you a paddy field and your very own water buffalo." If it seems too good to be true, it probably is. Best remember that unless you want to get taken for a ride, forget a free lunch. These days, no one's going to give you air if they can charge you for it. Oh. How's it going, Metal? No, not really. Yuji just got a spam email on his personal cell phone. That's about it. Fate visual novels are a little bit tougher, Vanitas. One, I don't own the safe-to-play versions. Two, they are a copyright nightmare sometimes. And Type Moon will come down on you because of that. You missed a free BJs. Damn. It was Vert. It was JB. Just BJs. That's what JB stands for, right? Wait, what? But I'm slightly irritated at myself for reading this worthless crap. The way this sort of trivial annoyance tends to pop up several times a day is one of the major reasons I don't particularly like cell phones. I mean, I guess if you put it that way, yeah, I could. There was a lot of head pats during that live stream. Yes, there was a lot of head pats. In that case, yeah, but it's more the copyright issues I'm afraid of. Like, I might, if I do like the Fate series, I might do just Stay Night, and then you guys have to play Unlimited Blade Works and Heaven's Feel on your own. You won't be forgetting those intensive head pats. Oh god. Alright.
Ah, ダメだよ、ユージ。学校にいる間は携帯はマナーモードにしておかないと。授業中に音が鳴ったら怒られるよ。
Hey, Amane, I am the model student of good behavior. I don't know what you're talking about, girl. Clearly, my phone is a luxury that I did not intend to partake in, but I had to because of extenuating circumstances. The not safe one. Uh-oh. Yes, this is just a straight Steam download. So luckily, hopefully it is a safe to play version. If not, well, guys, if all else fails, I always have head pats for censoring. that's the family friendly content we get here. It's not lewd, it's head pats. Now, if I do play the Fate one, I might actually invest in the voiced version. But once again, copyright can be an issue with that kind of thing. Type Moon is very much no on copyrightness, so they'll take down the videos. So if I'm not careful, so we'll see about Fate. There are other visual novels that are very much. Get an image that fits for this visual novel? That's true. That's true. I can't censor. I can't always censor with Nekos and think that's. So I'm gonna label this Neko Para censoring. Well, it's something I'll think about. Hopefully we don't have to. Depending on the route, we might still need headpads. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Fruit of Grisaia. Amane, Yumiko. No, Michiru! Michiru wallpaper. There we go. I'm gonna just find the first magical girl one I come across, guys. Prepare the image for the next stream. Don't worry, guys. I have found the Fruit of Grisaia. Clearly safe-ish for live stream picture that I will use. I apologize in advance if you think I'm also trying to like ignore everything else I come across, which luckily I have a very keen eye of just ignoring stuff. Download wallpaper, yes. I'm gonna put in my wallpaper folders as well, because eventually I just want to have it as a wallpaper. Wallpapers in progress. Maji Michiru, nah Maji. The good part is I have my live stream set up, so I can just open this folder and just be like, oh yeah, that's a fine specimen of wallpaper. Well, I came from a marathon. Hakan, we're not doing the porno of Grisaia. I don't know what you're talking about. We are family friendly content here. Clearly, I've never had problems that involved head pats being needed ever at all. Clearly no arena, because I like Michiru and she's the best character in this game in my opinion. So I don't see a problem, guys. Grisaia censoring. Apologies for anybody who's here to actually like watch me play the game. I understand that this is taking some time out, but there are memes that must be fulfilled, and I am here to do just that, fulfill memes. I actually don't have a will of my own. I actually live and die by internet memes. Wow, I also got a really big picture for this, so let me resize that. There we go. There we go. And that'll be for Grisaia censoring, guys. How's that look? Oh god, my eyes. So much Michiru. Yeah, I love it. I love it. This is the highlight of the live stream right here, guys. So anyway, just in case we have to get magical up in here, we got it. Turns out plushies live off memes. Absolutely metal. That's literally what I live off of, memes. Anyway. Yeah. That's my response to Amane. After I kept her spoiler pick still? Really? Oh, damn. It's okay. If it's spoilerific, we'll just do this then. We'll just go back to just Michiru. Just like, hey. You just have a face full of Michiru every time. There you go. Anyway. Wait, hold on. You have a cell phone, okay. Hey, now I'm a modern youth in my own right, you know. Of course I've got a cell phone. Yeah, no one believes it though. No. Why? Yo, everyone does it, man. Oh my god, you want a Machina picture instead? Vanitas. I have only one thing to say. Michiru. That sounded like Dragon, didn't it? Actually, I don't know. I think Dragon would, actually, Dragon might like Machina from here. I never know. Everything's better than Michiru. That is not true, guys. Look at poor Chizuru. She is not doing better than Michiru is. Abness is worse than everything. There we go. That a fact. Oh snap. No, Abness is shit, guys.
ユージの携帯とアドレス交換しようと思って。
Hey.
お兄ちゃん、携帯持ってたの？
I like how everyone's like, what? Hakan, don't do it. Anyway, I mean, yeah, you could like Elizabeth for fake granddaughter. That's fine. Is it really that surprising?
なんかユージってさ、変におっさん臭いというか、じじむさいというか、こういう若者文化に疎そうな感じするよね。
Oh man, harsh Amane.
なんか機械に頼るのは軟弱だとか言いそうなのよさ。
Just what do you people think I am? Makina stares at the cell phone in my hand with eyes full of wonder. It's the expression of someone who's found a caveman holding a cheap cigarette lighter. Why am I getting the idea of these people just maybe calling me Crow Magnum Kazami behind my back?
とりあえずさ、せっかくなんだし、番号とアドレス交換しようよ。ね。
They're pressuring him. Ruthless to the MC. Well, you know. Lolly X Machina again. It happens, guys. I have no clue what's special about this occasion, but revealing my confusion now probably only encouraged their Crow Magnum theory. This is a cell phone for my private use, so I suppose there's no reason I can't give out the number and email address. Alright, I'll read out the number. What was it again?
なに？自分の携帯の番号を覚えてないわけ？
It's not like you tend to call your own cell phone, right? What's so strange about not knowing it off the top of my head?
つーか、あんた友達とかいないの？
Nope. A certain quack doctor once said, it's better not to make friends with patients.
どうせみんなすぐ死んでしまうからだってか？
Okay, so how do I make this thing display my own number anyway?
別にわざわざ表示させなくても赤外線通信で送ればいいのに。
I bet you just gonna be like, infrared? The heck is that?
だから赤外線を使って番号とかアドレスとかそういう個人データを他の携帯に転送できるのよさ。
Nani? Didn't even know I could do that.
貸して、私がやってあげよう。
Very well. I deposit my cell phone in Machina's outstretched hand.
おーい、携帯原始人のくせに4月に出たばっかの新機種なのよさ。生意気な。
I know my own number, guys. It's 555 555 5555. Thank you, Dave Chappelle. Mind your own business. It's not like I picked the thing out. I've just been carrying around the one JB gave me.
よっしゃ、送信準備 OK。あまね、受信の準備して。
Hakan, Yuji definitely doesn't.
あれ、ねえマキナ、これどうやるんだっけ？
Meanwhile, Amane doesn't know how to use her phone either.
いや、使ったことはあるんだけどさ。ど忘れ？
So yeah, you can tell that Machina is the younger generation that knows how technology works, and Amane is a bitch and he can't even use her cell phone for sheet. Wait, what? Looks like I'm not the only cell phone Neanderthal around here. It could be smart flip phones.
ごめん。
Machina takes the cell phone from Amane's hand, points it in for a port toward my phone, and transfers the data.
はい、オッケー。
Hey!
ありえ？ん？どうかした？番号とメアドしか転送されてないのよさ。もしかしてお兄ちゃん、 携帯に自分の名前とかのプロフィール登録してないの？
You guys have to flip the chessboard sometimes. Don't know. I don't remember messing around with any settings since I got the thing, so probably not.
もうこれじゃ着信しても番号しか表示されないから不便なのよさ。自分の名前ぐらい入力しておこうよ。やーい、携帯原始人。
I don't think you're one to talk.
じゃあ私が入力しちゃっていい？
There you go. Guess I don't mind.
じゃあみゆじと誕生日と血液型は？
What? Why would you put stuff like that in there?
まあ入力しておけば赤外線通信で送れるから名刺代わりになるのよ。あと顔写真とかも送れるけどどうする？
I can see this picture of just Yuji's like deadpan. Like, oh yeah, you guys can't even see my face, so what am I trying to do? Full feature, yep, smart flip phone, yep. Not necessary, the name should be enough.
そう？わかった。じゃあ早速入力も終わったところで私の携帯にも送信と。
Phone caveman here. Sup? I'm a smartphone boy.
転送完了。私の携帯の番号もお兄ちゃんの携帯に転送しておくね。
Infrared data transfer, huh? The world's become a convenient place lately.
そういうこと言うから携帯原始人って言われるんだよ。ねえマキナ、私の番号もユージの携帯に送っておいて。
Look at this, and she's also... By the way, guys, just so you know, for anybody who has not used a cell phone in the last 20 years, you could have sent your infrared phone numbers with as long as the phone had infrared capabilities since like 2000. That's almost 20 years ago. And Yuji's like, I don't know how to use a cell phone. Like Aman's one talk exactly.
了解。
Emma!
これでバッチリなのよさ。
Emma!
ということは次は私の番ですね。
Sachi, out of nowhere, here to get cell phone numbers. And where did you come from? Seems Sachi was observing our conversation. She's tightly grasping her own cell phone. Of course, Sachi is also the younger generation that knows how to use her phone.
幸いなことに私も今時の小ギャルらしくこのように携帯電話を持っていますのでぜひデータ交換をと思いまして。
Sachi-san, I don't think they're Kogals here, okay? Kogals? I really don't think one hears much about that subculture these days. Oh, no, man. Yuji, 2018, 2017, 2018. Gals are in, man. Gals are popping, and I'm reading 2 mangas with gals, too. It's pretty good. Just saying. Oh yeah, Beecher's totally gonna be act false tsundere. I see this exploding Yuji's face already. Could my understanding of Kogala as referring to that 90s fashion with the loose socks and dark makeup be mistaken? No, it's still that one. You too, eh? To be honest, I don't really want to spread my email address around too much. Constant barrage of messages would be a serious nuisance, but...
あまねさんやまきちゃんには教えて私には教えないというのはどうなんでしょう。ことによるとこれは何かのいじめなのでしょうか。
いじめか。No, Hakan. The problem is that Yuji is a phone Neanderthal. That's why. Alright, have fun with dinner. Eat well. Eat healthily. Be healthy, everyone. Wait, what? No.
いじめ以外の目的で私にだけは教えたくないという理由があるのでしたらはっきりと言ってください。
Sachi's like, me?
個人の努力の範囲で直せるのであれば直します。
No, look.
目の色が気に入らないとおっしゃるのであれば目をくり抜きましょう。肌の色が尺に触るのであれば全身の皮を剥ぎましょう。
Wait, that's a little too intense, Sachi.
さあおっしゃってください。私の何が至らないのかを。
Okay, you're seriously scaring me right now. I'll give you my number, so just stop.
そんな、それではまるで私が無理やり聞き出したかのような。
Ah, man, I really want Sachi to know my number. My email address, for that matter. I want to tell her so bad, it's driving me mad. Please, Sachi, allow me to give them to you.
はい、ぜひ。もう風見さんは本当にツンデレですね。わざと私をじらして楽しんでいたんですよね。
I mean, Yuji is the ultimate tsundere, but please. Ah, Sachi, that's too much. Don't make me laugh. Ah, so
そうい
great.
うプレイがお好きなんですか？
Hey, Amane, tell me, can I flip out at this point?
なぜ私に聞く？
Amane's like, this is fun. Well, whatever. Go ahead and shoot infrared rays around. I don't care.
よし飛ばすぞ。サチどこに飛ばしてほしい？
Where do you want it, huh?
できればお顔に。
Amane, tell me, can I hit these people?
だからなぜ私に聞く？
Mom, please give me an answer straight. And just as my patience meter is falling into the red zone, there's a flash of vivid gold in the corner of my eye. That's right, Tsundere time. Yuji, even the game is so self-aware. Even Yuji's like, I fucking know, guys. I know she's there. She wants my number. We're gonna exchange it in the end, but she's gonna be annoying. Hey, hold it, bottle blonde. You answer to that name, do you? What are you doing? Don't tell me you want to know my number too.
何を言っているの？バカじゃないの？なんで私があんたみたいなやつの番号を知りたがるわけ？ありえないんだけど。
Nah, Vanitas, this is normal. Par for the course.
その割には手にしっかりと携帯握ってるよね。
Oh, snap! Amana's like, calling you out.
いつの間にか近寄ってきてるし。
しかもさりげに手にした携帯は受信待ち状態です。漏れ飛んできた赤外線を横から盗み取ろうとしてないですか？
Aw, poor Michiru.
うるさいわね。勝手に人の携帯の画面盗み見てんじゃないわよ。
Says the girl who's trying to steal someone's phone number without permission.
どうでもいいでしょうが。これはあれよ。あんたの娘を誘拐した時、あんたに身代金を要求するために番号を手に入れようとしていたのよ。
Yo, could you imagine if Michiru was like the bad guy in Taken? How quickly Liam Neeson would find her? He's like, I don't know who you are. I don't know where you are. But I will find you. And I'll kill you. And Michiru's like, it's not like I want you to find me or anything. Oh crap, I messed up that line. Can I redo it? You're freaking, you're freaking Michiru from Grisaia, from the Fruit of Grisaia, aren't you? Damn it! So great. So beautiful. I met quite a few villains in my life, but this bold kidnapper is a definite first. Sorry to disappoint, but I don't have a daughter.
ユージの番号が知りたいなら素直にそう言えばいいのに。
She can't. She has to play the role of tsundere and pretend she's soon.
うるさいわよ。そんな男の番号知りたくもないわよ。いいからさっさと教えなさいよ。
I don't want to know his number, so give it to me. Michiru and take it. It'd be the greatest thing ever, right?
どっちなのよ。
In the end, Michiru thrust her cell phone toward me in a virtual panic, so I transferred over my number. Not really a problem, so I don't think she's likely to use it anyway. At this point, the majority of the class has my contact information. The only one left would be... Hey there, Sakaki. Called to Sakaki, who's currently sitting in the corner of the classroom and passively reading a book.
何かしら。
She's like, Someone kidnaps Michiru, they have to pay a ransom to get rid of her. Oh my goodness. Someone kidnapped Michiru so that someone can pay me to take her back. I'll take her. What? You got a cell phone too, I assume? Here, record my number. Alright, then give me yours. Very necessary. When I kidnap your daughter, I need to be able to get in touch so I can demand the ransom. Fork it over. She's saying the exact. I love the sense of humor because literally Yuji and Sakaki are basically making fun of Michiru right now in a deadpan way. Is there some reason you don't want me to give me your contact information? I want to know, does that not qualify? Sakaki closes her book with a resigned expression and gets up from her seat. Oh my god. Something tells me Sakaki's like, I'm secretly want to be friends with everyone, but I'm the best at actually acting tsundere. As she speaks, Sakaki takes out a cell phone from the pocket of her uniform and holds it out toward me indifferently. What, you're giving me your number after all? True, Yuji literally just gave her a reason why he wants the cell phone number, because he just wants it. Yeah, sorry. Hey you, I need my cell phone back. Give the damn phone back already. I need to register Sakaki's number. Dude, like, none of you has Sakaki's number? Yes, really, what's the big deal? Did any of you guys even ask? She's like, I don't see a reason to give it to you. It's like, well, I want it. She's like, well, okay then, here. Vanitas, that's not an accident? Amane did that on purpose. She'd be like, guess what I'm thinking about? You just like, click. Machina, can you control that bitch in here, please? And she'd be like, and Machina be like, ay ay sa! Probably because she finds you annoying. Done! Oh my god, this is so great. So guys like, wait, but I like Amane, stop that! Well, you do kind of seem like the type to send people completely worthless messages, Amane, you know. I'm on the toilet now, just don't want to come out though, boo-hoo, with a crying emoticon at the end. You usually best MC. How's it going, Armando? I cannot heal your knees, but what I can tell you is, if you have like a carpet or a bed, just put an extra cushion under yourself, it might help. Always lurking Drake, I drink to that. With just water, that is, at least, because I'm not actually drinking. Man's like, what? They even censored it! Oh my god, so beautiful! I mean, yeah, that's true, Vanitas. In the middle of her sentence, Machina's sandals squeak loudly. What? Now we're gonna have some facts about poop. The way those sandals keep squeaking strikes me as a little unnatural, but nobody else seems to pay it any mind. Wow. You're buying a VPN from our anime lewd. Drake, stop that. Sorry, this is my fault. Everyone, please stop talking about ominous. Really though, maybe Machina needs a new pair. Those things are really noisy today.
まあ落ち着けよ。結局何の話だったのよさ。
There probably is actually a way to turn off the sensors, or you can just buy it from like a different source than Steam, which would probably be the easier way to do it.
だからなんだっけ、榊さんがユージに自分の携帯の番号を教えようとしてたから驚いてたのよ。由美子が自分から番号を教えるなんてどういう風の吹きだまり？
Oh, that's good. That's a good expression.
それを言うなら吹き回しです、みちる様。
And there's the correct expression.
知ってるわよ、わざとよ、あんたを試したのよ。はいはい、試されちゃいましたね。
Mocking tone.
ムカつく。何よその顔。
でも確かに榊さんが自分から番号を教えるなんて珍しいですよね。私が聞いた時には教えてくれませんでしたし。
You know what, Venus? I think they're both good actually in Fatal Bullet. You know, they're definitely putting the time in and stuff. So I don't think either of them are worse or bad even.
それは別にただプライベートなことだから。でも風見さんには教えたんですよね。
Grisaia, I believe, was $40 on Steam. Oh, where I found the hentai patch for Knuckle Power was also on Steam. Wait, what? Don't ask, guys. I don't know.
そのことに別に深い意味は。
Guys, it's blackmail. It's because I want to kidnap her daughter, okay? As Sakaki stumbles over her words, Machina sidles up to her, then slaps a hand down on her shoulder with a light thump.
お兄ちゃんのことを狙ってんのか？まあ無理もないのよさ。
What? Wait.
お兄ちゃんかっこいいもんな。
What? Machina's like, there, girl. You're going for him, huh?
私、あなたのそういうところが苦手だわ。
Machina, dun-dun. No, guys. What happened was, I found the hentai patch for Nokopara at some later point because I believe that censorship, useless or needless censorship, is silly. But this was before I thought about actually playing the game on Steam or live streaming it. Because I was like, but I'm never going to play Knuckle Power, so it doesn't matter, right? So I installed the game and didn't even think about it. That came to bite me in the ass. Eventually.
そう？じゃあとりあえずせっかくだし、ユミちゃんの番号もみんなで登録しておこっか。
うん、そうね。せっかくだしね。
Oh, even Misha was like, I want it.
まあ、別に興味ないけど、減るもんじゃないしね。
She can't be honest.
ですね。
I mean, like, you know, some of these games have been out for a while. Like, the Fruit of Grisaia has been out for a while.
あ、ちょっと、私の携帯。
Sakai reaches out desperately, but it's already too late. Her brutish classmates have adopted her phone and proceed to take turns bombarding it with their infrared rays. And she's now, hey, how's it going, Minato? Party time indeed. Why are you glaring at me?
どうしてくれるの？
What do you want from me? We're the playthings of the moment. No point in trying to resist. Give it up.
変な気まぐれを起こした私がバカだったわ。
Dun-dun. Yo, clan ads, good times. But you're only allowed to live stream like the first 3 hours of gameplay. And it's like a 40 to 50 hour visual novel. Maybe shorter. Maybe 35, 30, 20 if you read fast. Baka. Don't be mad. For the record, I meant what I said. I really did want to know your number.
そういう言い方はずるいわ。
That's right. Yuji doesn't play fair. Doesn't play by your rules. Show me a man who plays fair, and I'll show you a very talented cheater.
お待たせ。登録し終わったから黒くて色気のない携帯返してあげる。色気がなくて悪かったわね。いいから早く返して。はいはい、ごめんよ。ちなみにその携帯、私たちの番号とメアドも登録しておいたから、いつでもメールしてね。
How fast if you can't read Clan Ed? Don't read it then. Just watch the anime, Armando.
勝手なことを。
Yumiko's secretly happy though that she got everyone's number now.
あ、ちょっと。
Sekai grabs her phone from Amane's hand, quickly turns her back to us, and stalks off to her seat.
さすがにちょっと強引だったかな。
I mean, you literally just stole our phones, but whatever. My phone's black. Yeah. Key visual arts. Like, you think Type Moon is bad with their copyright? Key visual arts will have your ass so quickly that you'll assume that it was Bubba in jail about to give you the big one. Being a little pushy every once in a while isn't a bad thing. I don't think Sakaki's as angry as she's letting on, to be honest.
だといいんだけど、まあそのうちメールでも送ってみますか。
Gunmetal silver, gold, silver. Yeah, mine's still black, guys. You do that.
ユージもいつでも私にメールして。
Yeah, if the mood strikes me, which is never. Amane hands over my cell phone. The contact section, previously completely empty, now contains all my classmates' numbers and email addresses. After all that fuss, I've got the complete set, but I wonder if I'll ever actually have the chance to send an email to one of them. In the first place, I've never really messaged people before. Of course, I communicated using email programs on a PC, but up until now, I've never bothered to send one from my cell phone. Since you're using a keypad instead of a full-size keyboard, it's a time-consuming nuisance to enter the right characters. And more importantly, I've just never had any reason to do so until now, I guess. True. Key won't give you that. Vanitas, that sounds hilarious. Storm Gray is a good color too. And so I sink a little deeper into the morass of the modern world. As I mumble to myself, cell phone still in hand, a fuzzy-headed little creature pops up before my eyes. Oh, why is that? No wonder we haven't gotten far in this. How far are we in with just one scene? Holy crap, you're right. It's like 45 minutes. What are you talking about? Oh, snap. Yeah, but the real goal is clearly to amuse themselves at my expense. In her case, I was the one looking to amuse myself. Oh, that sounds interesting. If she's got enough power, I might be able to sell her to NATO as an anti-personal weapon. What kind of an explosive yield are we talking about here? Tunguska class, for sure. That is getting better by the second. She'll replace the tactical nukes as the endgame weapon of choice. Hell, just let people know that you've got a Sakaki, and foreign nations will watch their step. What's the matter? You seem a little down. Feeling tired after that ruckus? I mean, close to half of this was black and white. Oh, I think Makina. Oh, was Makina a little sad because like Yuji doesn't treat her like Grisaia by Dr. Dre. Beats X headphones. Grisaia. Okay, that's why he said Grisaia by Dr. Dre. Okay. Hey, Makina. What's that about? It's because she likes you too, dumbass, but it's okay. She wasn't in the poll anyway. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Makuto was acting somewhat strange, and even at the time I had the general idea it had something to do with me. Her expression was almost like that of a young girl, the older sister, watching in pouty irritation as her father was monopolized by the youngest child. As if she wanted to draw my attention, but couldn't figure out how. I had an older sister myself, and remember pulling something similar with my mother once or twice, so I sort of understand that type of jealousy. But in Makina's case, I wasn't convinced that was the heart of the matter. At this point I didn't have any answers, just an open question. Don't tell me she was sulking for a childish reason like that. But several days later, that suspicion would be proven correct in a completely unexpected way. What? Several days later? Ooh. Oh, is this foreshadowing that we're actually going to get somewhere in this game soon? One can only hope, guys. Give me a second. I have to get a quick refill of my water because I ran out of my bottle of water here. By the way, when I say quick, literally I have a case of water sitting like just off to the side near my computer, so it's a pretty quick. There's lots of good fake picks, Vanitas. Ah, water. Delicious. Keeps the throat hydrated. Having finished up an after-school trip to the supermarket by the station, where I picked up 3 days worth of food, I'm briskly making my way back to the dorm. The contents is a plastic supermarket bag dangling from my hand. 6 cans of vegetables and beans, a head of lettuce, a box of corn cereal, a carton of milk, and a bottle of oolong tea. If Amane happened to see this assortment of groceries, she'd probably get on my case about my tragically bland diet. Not that I can really argue with that description. I have to reload my what? Yo, welcome back from dinner, King. The thing is, though, my appetite is borderline defective. I almost never get the urge to eat anything in particular. Since I don't have much in the way of preference, my simplistic food choices are only natural. It's not really something I can change about myself. That's true, man. I love eating, though. Pit maneuvers? Shade, just start with Fate Stay Night. It's that simple. There were stretches of my life where my diet consisted entirely of hard, old bread, so crusty I had to soak it in water before I could sink my teeth into it. Compared to that, anything seems delicious. Grandeur was not a bad place to start either. It's like basically like Fate Light. There's a ton, and it has its own story too. A lot of spoilers for everything though. My private cell phone begins to buzz in the pocket of my uniform, meaning that familiar electronic jingle. It's just as unpleasant now as it was when I first... as unpleasant now as it was the first time I heard it. If I don't stumble over my words, I can actually read that sentence. Yeah! I've watched almost all of the Fate animes. I think I have like 5 episodes on Fate Apocrypha. And then I'm going to be on to watching Last Encore, which stars Nero. And then I will have to get the Heaven Seal movies at some point. Yeah, Shade, that's normal. Like, Fate Stay Night, it's meant to be an introduction to the characters and the premise of the story. Doesn't exactly paint a complete picture for you, and it's not supposed to. Cash is important. Save it, guys. Private cell phone. Okay. More spam was my first thought. But after my classmates seized my email address a few days ago, I've been getting messages from them relatively frequently. The most frequent sender would be Amane. Her messages are most often, "Where are you at the moment?" typing inquiries about my situation. Followed by, "What do you want to eat tonight?" style survey questions about the dinner menu, which tends to leave me racking my brain for an answer. And finally, limited time sale at 4 p.m. today. Buy a pack of large eggs from Shoei, and other requests to run errands for her. Mixed in with Amane's frequent messages, I've also gotten mail from Sachi. Things like, "I've discovered a beehive hanging under the roof of the PEA warehouse. I'm sending this message in the hope you might be able to assist in the extermination." That one's a pretty typical example. They tend to be polite invitations to join in unified peacekeeping operations around the school. Oh, that's great. Jeez. Talking about whaling. Man, I did a video on my channel called Wailing for Lolly Assassin, and I didn't get her. A little sad, guys. Yeah, my next choice is servant choice is gonna be Merlin. 10 out of 10. Anyway. Well, since those messages at least approach meaningful communication, they're comparatively not too bad after all. There was that one email from Michiru that arrived in the middle of the night. Oh, after all, there was that one email from Michiru that arrived in the middle of the night. For opening that particular message, I stared at the screen blankly for a good 3 seconds before finally cocking my head to the side in a rare gesture of complete confusion. The mail contents. Shove, 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 die, 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 hate, 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 hate. A simple litany of angry words. That's actually foreboding. Toho is great. And although I tried to remember where I'd done anything to offend Michiru lately, no satisfactory explanation presented itself. Oh, that sounds like something else sent to you by mistake. Which is to say, nothing came to mind, of course. If anything, so many things occurred to me that it was hard to pin down any one particular incident that might have inspired her wrath. But when I met Michiru the next morning and brought it up, apparently while in bed that night, some stupid little mistake she made a long time ago popped into her head. Unable to sleep from irritation, she'd taken it out on me via email. And the mistake in question, back in the elementary school science class, the teacher had asked everyone to name any fish they could think of. So Michiru raised her hand energetically and shouted out sushi, earning the ridicule of her classmates. In other words, pretty much the most idiotic thing in the world to be losing sleep over years after the fact. Imagine, if you can, the exasperation and exhaustion I felt. Something tells me that's not the real answer, but, you know. JoJo references are important. Detective Pikachu looks interesting. I wish it was voiced by Danny DeVito, though. Anyway, among all these messages, the only one to make me laugh was sent by Sakaki. I'd assumed I wouldn't get a single email from her in the first place, so it was a bit of a surprise just to receive that message, but the real issue was its contents. To be specific, the message contained all of 4 letters. Test. Of course, one could interpret this as a condensed form of a more expressive message. What the fuck kind of imagination is this? Yes, we all voice. Oh my god. Yeah, there's no way. Wow. This, guys, this is all in Yuji's head. This is not actually happening. I mean, Vanitas, to be fair, I just want Jack the Ripper in the game. Hey, how's it going, Neko Iffy? Because, yeah, that's fantasy, right? Because she's an excellent quick card servant. And I have Okita Soji and Adelant, so I can literally make a baller quick card servant team if I wanted to with those. Grisaia on that crack, though. I can... Oh my god, the Bai Yumiko at the end. Oh my god. But somehow, I think not. Probably no. Pretty much definitely she sent it solely for the purpose of confirming that the mail would be delivered properly. That sort of methodical caution for its own sake seemed very much like Sakaki. I sent a concise "received" in reply to her message and haven't received another from her since. Well then, who's it from this time? Anyway, yeah, that was weird. Too much crack from Colombia. True. I opened the email folder on my phone with a feeling of mild embarrassment, but the title of the message is an instant letdown. Will you be my papa? From the title alone, it's pretty clearly spam. I have no idea where they get my email address since I've never given it out to anyone but my classmates. But this sort of garbage arrives at a pretty decent clip. I work for a company in the business of information, and we've got a pretty nice database. Like, oh my god, Yumika-chan so torture doors. XD, WTF am I even doing? Oh, wait. But sometimes I think a bunch of people trying to sell me phony Viagra just might have the superior intelligence network. While reflecting on the spammer's frightening abilities, I pressed the delete button, but at the moment my eyes jumped to the name of the sender and I paused in utter confusion. From Irisu Machina. Machina? I canceled the deletion command, opened a bizarrely titled email, and quickly looked over the contents. Hello, this is Machina, Oni-chan. Allow me to express my sincere congratulations on your continuing good health. In conclusion, this constitutes a formal announcement that you have officially leveled up from Oni-chan to Papa. Thank you very much for my consideration, yours truly. It's completely gibberish. Wait, when did this happen? Oh, Machina root choice. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh. The writing is all over the place. There are all sorts of strange typos and not a single word is capitalized. Also, I have no idea what any of it is supposed to mean. Fruits of Viagra? Level up. Level up, Papa? What is this girl talking about? Well, I wasn't expecting any message from her to be particularly well composed, but this is just too incoherent. Judging from this, I think it would take quite some time to unravel the mystery if we communicate through email. I type out a quick reply. I don't understand. Let's talk face to face. Okay, Sendo. Awkwardly tapping out a few short words, I send back my response. Makura's reply arrives in less than a minute. Jawol! Oh, Jawol. Jawol. Okay. Yeah, that's where I understand. Okay. Why German? Does she want to meet in Valhalla or what? Okay, yeah. Anyway, it's pretty obvious that finding the girl and talking face to face is the only way this will get cleared up. Of course, even then, we're dealing with Machina here. Smooth mutual understanding may be too much to hope for. But at the very least, communication in person has none of the lag time of a text message. And unlike a phone call, you can give the other party a good smack when necessary. I hurry back towards the dormitory at my conference with Machina. So if this is really the Machina route, oh shoot, was it Fruit of Grisaia spoiler-free walkthrough? There you go. Get my Google searchings going. Back to that spoiler-free walkthrough link I have. They're saying I'm not age appropriate to be looking at stuff. So I have to basically... So you're saying this will lead to a Machina route. Okay. Guys, I think this is a part of the normal route. I think I just have to reject her and we should be fine. Hopefully. Oh, or I'm suddenly in the Machina route. I don't know how that happened. Because I just said yes to been receptive to Sachi. 50 minutes later, I pass through the school gate on my way back to the dorm. As I'm cutting through the courtyard, I observe a bizarre object a little ways off. The rounded, soft-looking object in question lies slack on the brick-paved ground. To be more specific, it appears to be the corpse of a little girl. Dun-dun! Or, if you prefer more idyllic phrasing, a young woman seems to have fainted. This can't be happening. I let the plastic bag fall in my hand on the spot and rush to the girl's side. It's probably just someone sleeping. Tell her no, you're fine? Okay. Lol, you get the bad end. Dun dun dun. No, that's right. It's gonna call it out for you there. If I don't tell her no, the police just come bursting through the door. It's like, FBI, freeze! You're dead, kid. Damn it! With every stride, her outline grows clearer, until at last the figure of the collapsed individual comes into sharp definition. Unruly curly hair that sticks out in every direction, a face as round as a dumpling, trademark touch of stupidity, knee-high socks of 2 different colors. Every particular, it's Irisu Machina. Hey, Machina, what's wrong? What? Machina stretched out limply on the ground like a marionette cut from his strings. When I lift her up by the shoulder, the mouth flops open to reveal a white stick. I'm done for, Patrash. Gah! What is this picture? She dead. Press F for respect for the lolly. That's dead. Okay, anyway. What is this? The thin white stick emerging from her mouth is clearly man-made, and it seems to be protruding from the depths of her throat. At a glance, it looks like the stick from a lollipop, but that can't be right, can it? Wavering between belief and doubt, I thrust my fingers inside Makina's mouth and pinched the white stick in question. Give it a hard yank, but where it is, it's lodged in there pretty firmly. God damn it! Working against my brute force attempt, the stick is not only short and difficult to grasp, also sublimely Makina's saliva. It looks like it should pop right out, but doesn't budge. I'm reminded of the legendary sword in the stone. Guys, it's time to pull out the lollipop! Excalibur! Wait, what? Little punk, is this a trial? Pull me out if you can, and you'll be recognized as a hero legend? I again grab the white stick with my fingers, then give Makina's back a harsh thump, as if encouraging the baby to spit out something inedible. She lives! We have saved the lollies. And we saved the lollipop. Call out to get a sword. As Makina lets out a violent cough like a consumptive heroine from a Victorian-era novel, I pull the lollipop, mandarin orange flavor, free from her throat with a wet pop. Actually, it's not deep-throating Makina, it's Makina deep-throating herself. Trap confirmed. Anyway. Okay, how the hell did this happen? Oh my god. Oh my god. Makina, you don't do that. Don't fall asleep with a stick hanging out of your mouth. It's obviously dangerous. I mean, how old are you again? She almost died here, guys. And they're playing different music on top of that. I see what you're doing here, game. I see what you're doing here. But you are literally the route that did not have a choice, Makina. You are not being selected on this one. Makina practice that suck. Uh-oh. Poor Makina airhead. I mean, if I hadn't happened to pass by here, might she have ended up suffocating to death? Wanted? As if deliberately demonstrating her complete indifference to my concerns, Makina casually offers me the same lollipop that I pulled out of her throat mere moments ago. No! She's like, whatevs, man. Metal, no. And Metal's like, Metal, yes. Cut it out. You do realize you almost suffocated on that lump of sugar just now, right? Don't eat lollipops when you're moving around. They can kill you if you fall. Don't just sit on the ground. Eat the damn thing later. Gets stuck once more and she dies at the end, guys. Don't pull half-eaten candy in your damn skirt pocket. You're going to turn it into a sticky mess. What's so funny, punk? Might be noticing this a little late in the game, but is this girl mocking me? Calm yourself, Yuji. This is the way she is, right? Don't let her get to you. Press a hand to my forehead, heave a long, heavy sigh, and firmly rub my temples. And you planning to explain what that email's about? See, Makina's life flashed before her eyes, and she doesn't even know. Almost Mexican is streaming soon. Don't play dumb, I'm talking about this. I take my cell phone from my pocket, slide open the screen, and hold it out so Makina can see. It's displaying the incoherent message she sent me just a few minutes ago. Really? And I'm telling you I don't understand what it means. That's why I'm talking to you about it. What? You really shouldn't talk. Anyway, just tell me what you're trying to say here as thoroughly, concisely, and bluntly as possible. Papa? Yeah, that was definitely the title of the email as well. But no, wait. What does she even mean by that? Tell me something, Makina. When you say papa, do you mean papa, or... And... Do you say Deus Ex Boxina? You want me to box Makina, guys? Like, what? The heck? Are you seriously asking me to become your father? Or are you talking about more of a sugar daddy type deal? Looking for money to play around with? You think I'm going to give it to you? Wait, you're gonna be my sugar mommy? Or daughter? The hell? I'll give you money, so please be my papa? What the hell is that? Every step I take in this bizarre conversation seems to be taking me further and further away from understanding the situation. Like, seriously. Long story short, she doesn't have a father? Probably not. Okay, hold on. Think this over calmly, Yuji. There's still a possibility of making some ridiculous mistake here. Before blaming others, carefully consider the possibility that you're the one who screwed up. I had that one beaten into me enough, right? Can't go forgetting it now. Okay, Makina, let's calm down and talk this over, alright? Why do you want a papa exactly? Well, Shade, you won't see it this time. Be an ass and leave option. Oh, bye. Why not? Yep, there it is. And Makina's father did pass away. I see. Sorry to hear that. Can you imagine Makina being like an interviewer? Like, alright, you're interviewing to be my dad. Alright, let's see if you have papa-like qualities. What? You're a lolicon? Sorry, bruh. Next. You're just Oni-chan then. Anyway. Man, I don't know who that is. No idea. Is it Chizuru? Chizuru's not a man, though. You're talking about me? Yes, a gold star. For the record, I'm mildly pissed off right now, but whatever, go on. I mean, we think you're weird already. You did not say that wrong. You did not say that right, I mean. Okay, I think you meant to say shallow there. It's Anomalocaris. No, never mind. Let's leave your pronunciation issues aside for the moment. Keep going. Yep. So Makina was giving that look of like, man, she meant it. Makina might have a thing. That's the level up? Ha. Long heavy sigh spills from my mouth. She's trying to buy herself a father. I absentmindedly massaged the area between my eyebrows. I developed a headache all of a sudden. Family isn't something you can buy with money. Doesn't everyone understand that? Then again, there are people out there who think they can erase their families with money, so I guess it's not surprising the opposite delusion exists as well. But more importantly, what in the world am I going to do about this one? Look, Makina, you seem to be working off a mistaken premise here. Let me clear it up for you, okay? Father isn't something you can replace with money.
Huh?
Yeah, you really can't, man. You know what? I think Yuji would make a good father, but we have to reject her. Because we're not going to do the Makina route now. Spare me the... Oh, hasn't everyone ever told you something like this before?
いかんせん、父親を早くに亡くしたもので、そのあたりの機微には疎いところがあるという自覚はあるのだけれども。
However, you're a little smart, too smart for your own good girl. You understand what you're saying, at least. What about your mother? She didn't explain any of this to you?
お母さんは私のこと嫌いだからね。
Oh, that's sad. So, her father passed away, and she loved her father when she was a kid. Because her father passed away, she became a little weirdo, and her mother just hates her. Wow. Sucks. Sucks, Makina! Punch your mom in the face! I see. I guess that makes sense, then.
で、どうなの？私のパパになってくれるの？
Guys, everyone has a tragic backstory in this game. I'm assuming this is going to be true. Your papa, though. When you say papa, what exactly are you expecting me to do?
別に今まで通りでいいのよさ。私のことを守ってくれて、私のことを大切にしてくれて、私のことを愛してくれれば、それでいいの。
Guys, there has to be feels sometimes, right? Did I ever protect you from harm? Or take good care of you, for that matter? Apparently I loved you on top of it all? News to me. Don't you think I feel like I've treated her pretty roughly at times?
家族愛って一番強い愛情なんでしょ?
Why does your mom hate you? Your mom's a bitch, Makina. Get over here. We're gonna tell her off. I'm gonna tell her off. animefanrk2k is gonna tell this mom off. Like, listen, you do not treat your daughter like a person that you hate. Never. Bad. Bad. Bad mom. Anyway. Guys, don't post any spoilers, alright? I'm about to make a lolly cry. What? Hard for me to say. I don't have a family, so you can't really comment.
じゃあ、一緒に家族について勉強していこうよ。私が娘になってあげるのよさ。
Sorry, Makina. I can't speak for Yuji, but I already have daughters lined up for days. And then the mother said, "Is that a talking plushie?" Figure it out, eh? They do say life is one long learning process, but in the first place, am I really qualified to play this game? Can an irresponsible man like me call himself someone's father? Does a piece of trash like me have any right to?
Huh?
Yeah, a little bit. Yuji actually has some complications himself. He's fucked up too. It's a brief sentence and her tone of voice is casual, but all of a sudden it feels like my heart is being squeezed tight in my chest. I'm having a heart attack, guys. Uneasy. Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm okay. I'm okay. Uneasy? You know what makes me uneasy? Clicking off the box. Oops. Guys, I'm not a lolicon. Yes, that's probably a good word for that, what I'm feeling right now. If a bit of an understatement. Do I have the strength to keep this girl safe?
大丈夫。お金ならあるのよ。ほら。
See if the trick, you got a partner. It's not me. Makina reaches into her skirt, pulls out a number of crumpled, bent 10,000 yen bills, along with some smaller change. When I count, it comes to 86,000 yen. That's about $860, guys. For a kid's pocket money, this strikes me as somewhat excessive.
足りなければカードもあるし。
The next thing to emerge from her skirt pocket is a gold card issued by a major credit company. Compared to the premium or unlimited black cards, it's supposed to be something of a toy, but definitely not the sort you'd expect a kid to be carrying around. Hey, Makina?
今はそれしかないけど、お母さんかおばあ様に言えばもっともっとお金出して
Machina.
だから平気なのよ。
Machina, you can't buy. For me it's easy actually, Vanitas, because he doesn't like my daughters. He understands. You don't loot another canteen man's daughters, I guess. I don't know. Maybe he does loot them. I'm not sure. The golden plastic card quivers in her hand. Oh, watch guys, it's the guilt trip moment. Going, you know you want to do this route, right? And you're like, nope. Dun dun. What if he says no? In that slight, uncontrollable trembling, Machina's terror of rejection is all too clear. I think I understand now why she's trying to buy my affection. She simply doesn't know any other way to get what she wants. This is probably how she was raised. When she went to her mother to talk about her troubles, she got a wad of money. They should take care of it, so that was how she learned to solve her problems. What the fuck, man? That's messed up, man. And she never had anyone to teach her that was wrong. What can I do for a girl like this? What can the likes of me possibly do for Machina? I don't know. Save my game? Wait. Reject. Okay. So I'm just supposed to reject. So save. Actually, we're gonna save this as a separate route because this is for the Machina route. Okay. Alright, guys. We now presenting animefanrk2k's first route choice of the game. And for all of it, it is literally Machina, who is not a choice. And guess what, guys? I'm totally gonna reject the money that is. Machina, listen carefully. I don't want your money. Make a lolly cry! That's not what I'm saying. If you want to play house, I'll do it for free. I'll do it free of charge. I'm not the perfect human being you seem to think I am. I can't commit to becoming your father. It'd be irresponsible of me to pretend I could. But if it's just playing at the role, I think even someone like me can handle it. No. That's right, you're learning life lessons here, Machina. I guess. Well, a pseudo papa, I guess. Since you never learned what a family is, we'll try to figure it out together. Would that be enough? Alright then, let's leave it at that. Oh, at least that's a cute line, though. I really prefer you for not to be called Papa this early in my life, and I think you meant fledgling. That's the feathers on an arrow. Oh, yep. Take hold of Machina's outstretched hand and give it a quick shake. Most likely because of that half-eaten lollipop she's been carrying around, her palm is sticky and unpleasant to the touch. Oh, god damn it, Machina! Gotta wash your hands, girl! Got plenty to learn, that's for sure. When you raise something, sometimes you're the one that grows the most. And when you teach someone, you're going to learn a lot in return. Or so my master told me once. At the time, those words didn't really resonate with me, but now I think I'm starting to understand. Even so, when I think about the rocky road that lies ahead, I can feel the dull throb of an incipient headache stirring under my temples. By the way, guys, just so you know, when I know this is like talking like way in the future, but when I actually start doing everyone's routes, I will do it in the recommended order after doing the one that won. And obviously, we haven't gotten there yet, so don't worry about it, okay? Oh, it's okay, guys. We rejected the siren. We should be fine. Anyway, I'm accustomed to being used by others. After all, at my part-time job, it's not considered acceptable to second-guess your orders, let alone defy them. Once you've given instructions, you're expected to carry them out to the letter without question, without hesitation, and without doubt. In other words, there's no right to disobey. Then again, simply do what you're told, and you'll always be provided with the necessities of life. There's no need to agonize over your decisions when you're not the one making them. In that sense, it's a very easy life.
ごめんね、ユージ。面倒な仕事頼んじゃって。
Yes, we have finally... No, we have made tons of progress now. We are finally reaching the endings and routes potentially. Don't worry about it. I'm currently carrying a metal overhead projector down the hallway. In our increasingly computerized age, this sort of bulky machine is already well down the road to complete obsolescence. But a fraction of the teaching staff, specifically those older than 50, don't seem to have gotten the memo. As a general rule, these older instructors prefer to use handwritten transparencies as visual aids for their lessons. Personally, I don't really like to complain about the elderly not moving with the times, but every classroom in this school has a retractable LCD projector mounted in the ceiling. So being forced to lug this heavy thing around for every lesson is definitely enough to inspire a few exasperated sighs.
なんかさ、今まではこういう仕事って全部私に回ってきたから、ユージが来てくれたおかげで助かるよ。
Yeah, no problem, girl. Whew. Status quo. You're seriously exaggerating. This is nothing. Saving people is difficult. Saving people is something else entirely. Something much, much more difficult. In the first place, Amane isn't my superior or anything. I have the right to turn her request down flat. Since I'm not exercising that right, I'm acting out of my own free will. There's nothing to thank me for. Anyway, I'm just trying to show off in front of a woman. Pure self-interest.
でもさ、嫌いな子の前でいいとこ見せる必要なんてないもんね。それってつまり、ユージは私のことを好きなんだ。
As a general rule, I dislike women who ask me annoying questions. You don't have to follow me around, by the way. I know where the equipment room is.
またそうやってすぐ意地悪なこと言う。女の子にそういう態度取るのがかっこいいとか思ってるなら、それ勘違いだからね。
You're literally still right next to me. I'm on it. Don't lie. But I'm gonna go for all of them. There will be Twitch live streams for all of them. Don't worry. It will happen, Vanitas. Anyway, that a fact. Let me rephrase that then. Leave this to me, Amane. You go on ahead. I'll catch up later.
それって死亡フラグじゃん。
Death flag time, yeah. Amane, once this job's done, let's get married.
いや、だから、それ死亡フラグだってば。
It's just another death flag.
つうか、冗談だって分かっててもドキッとするから、あんまそういうこと言わないでよ。私、結構本気にしちゃうタイプだし。
Duly noted.
まあいいわ。どこにでもついてくる鬱陶しい女だって思われるのもあれだし、後のことは任せてもいいのね。
Yeah, not a problem.
じゃあさ、私先に帰って晩ご飯の用意するね。 何が食べたい？
What?
だから今日の晩ご飯私が作ってあげる。何がいい？
You really don't need to do that.
別にお礼じゃないわよ。私が勝手に作りたいって言ってるだけ。
No saying the matter. Too late. Look.
そうでも言わなきゃあんたちっとも食べに来ないじゃない。あんたの分も用意しておくからちゃんと食べに来るのよ。
Oh,
いい？
Yeah, Amane is definitely the bitch in heat. Hey, hold on. Unilaterally announcing a schedule as if the matter has already been decided, then disappearing before I have the time to object. It's a favorite trick of the crafty older woman. By repeating this process numerous times, they deeply imprint the idea I can't oppose this woman onto my subconscious, ultimately depriving me the ability to voice any resistance to their plans. Why, exactly, do these sort of sly women flock around me like moths to a flame? At this point, I'm half convinced it's some kind of curse. Pushy girl. Watching Amane bound jauntily off down the hallway, I heave a light sigh. The next moment, the cell phone in my breast pocket begins to buzz with a harsh electronic sound. As the ringing phone vibrates against me, I feel the warmth drain from my chest. It's my black cell phone, the one I was given for work. I pull the phone out of my pocket and glance at the LCD screen. The caller's name is displayed, Julia, first and foremost among the sly women in my life. After a short deep breath, I press the answer button and hold the phone to my ear. Oh shit, it's work time, guys. First thing I hear is wow, this is a serious live stream, and all of a sudden they're like joking and stuff, and now we're like, uh-oh, business. First thing I hear is the electronic noise as the call is converted from a general analog to an encrypted digital connection. That and the commanding voice of a woman, a voice that brooks no opposition. In answer to her clipped, succinct words, I offer a similarly terse and businesslike response. What's the situation? Affirmative. She cuts off the call without warning before the word is completely out of my mouth. Par for the course. 17 minutes. Returning the phone to my hand to my breast pocket, I glance at the cheap digital wristwatch on my left wrist, which currently reads 4:50 p.m. Looking up, I hurriedly scan my surroundings. When I look back over my shoulder, I find Sakaki performing her usual languid intellectual girl act, one elbow resting on the windowsill as she sighs apathetically for no apparent reason. I call out to her without hesitation. Sakaki!
Nani?
Sakaki turns to look at me with a displeased frown on her face, roughly translatable as, I'm not deaf. Work, 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 rah, 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 dinosaur noises. That's why that Rihanna song's so good. Wait, what? And approaches me with obvious reluctance. Sorry, but could you take care of this?
Huh?
Something urgent just came up. You know where the equipment room is, right? I need you to take this back for me, please.
ちょっとどうして私が
I owe you one. Not waiting for Sakaki's response, I turn my back on her and break into a run. She doesn't raise her voice to berate me, let alone chase after me, exactly as I calculated beforehand. I'm pretty sure Sakaki loathes domineering men from the bottom of her heart, but that hatred is so intense precisely because she can't offer much resistance to them. It takes me 1 minute and 40 seconds to reach my room. Since I ran all out, I've worked up a good sweat in that time. But thanks to the daily running regimen I've kept up since coming here, my breathing is still pretty regular. I quickly peel myself out of my sweat-soaked school uniform and toss it carelessly aside, opening the sack sitting in the corner of my room and take out my change of clothes. Specifically a green work uniform with the name of a cleaning company embroidered on the shirt, a cap of the same color, and a package of disposable adult diapers. First order of business, I take a diaper out of the plastic packaging and wrap it around myself. In my line of work generally, and especially in my specific job, it's often impossible to take a bathroom break once you've taken your position. For the fact of the matter is, I once spent several hours of a lengthy job stewing in my own piss. The discomfort I endured on that occasion is beyond my ability to express in words. As a direct result, I picked up the habit of wearing a disposable diaper to any job, no matter how minor. As soon as I finished with the diaper, I slipped on my light green work shirt, stepped into the trousers, tightened my belt, put on my hat, completing my change into the frog uniform reviled by all who wear it. No, guys, No, Vinny, it's because they have easy access to bathrooms. they can take a bathroom break, but it looks like Yuji cannot. Finally, I pull on a pair of deerskin gloves as a measure against possible injury to my fingertips, completing my preparations. Taking my phones out of my school uniform, I push them into my breast pocket and head for the door. As I reach for the doorknob, I take a final look back into the interior of my room. School uniforms scattered messily on the floor kind of stands out, but there's no reason to worry about it now. In this school, there aren't any superiors to chew me out about it while brandishing the punishment stick. Might as well just clean it up when, and if, I come back. There's always a possibility I'll never get that chance. But in that case, nobody's going to be able to nag me about anything ever again. I burst out of the dorm and rush toward the school gate. My body feels light. Even as I burrow my way into the lax student life, casually gathering small fragments of happiness with every passing day. Even when I startle to find my cheeks loosening into a spontaneous smile, even at the best of times, that underlying feeling of frustration never disappeared. That vague, heavy anxiety was always with me. And yet, with a single curt phone call, that weight has been lifted from my shoulders. My body moves freely, effortlessly. When you get down to it, this is how it's me. This is how I'm supposed to operate. This is what I am. As I try to convince myself that, my body grows lighter still, but in exchange I can feel the gaping empty hole in my chest growing wider. An unexpected voice brings me to a reflexive halt. I turn, sure enough, Amane is standing a few meters away. Uh-oh. Yeah, I got called into work all of a sudden. Well, I might not be able to make it back. I don't know if I'm going to be back at a reasonable hour. You do realize I might be risking my life. Alright. That's not it. Thank you, Amane. Hey, Vanitas, at least if Amane sniffs Yuji's sweaty uniform, she'll also wash it and fold it. Okay, I'm heading out. Fuck. Here's my boss. Here's Yuji's boss. Look, woman, don't just casually butt your way into the conversation between young people. Why are you here? Yup, here comes JB, guys. I don't remember anything about that ride being you. Okay, can you stop talking in that sugary tone of voice? It's raising my blood pressure. Right, as I may have mentioned before, this blonde clown is JB. Feel free to ignore her stupid jokes. Stop talking, let's just go. More BJs. Are you serious?
Suou Amane さん。
こんにちは。あれ、でもどうして私の名前を？
それはもちろん。いつもお話はユージから聞いてるし。ね。はい、
Well, I guess JB would be considered a MILF if only for the fact that she's Yuji's guardian, kind of.
どうも、有限会社朝日クリーン広報2課分室室長春寺ゆりやさん。
Also called JB.
そう、気安く JB って呼んでいいのよ。はあ。
That's more than enough, isn't it? Let's go, JB.
だから髪を引っ張らないって言って。
Drag her off! Later, Amane.
あ、うん、いってらっしゃい。
Amane's like, what?
なんなの今の人。怒った？
Why would I be?
なんか私のことあの子たちに合わせたくないみたいじゃない。
That's right, I don't. You stink of gunpowder, JB.
そうかな。私匂う？
It was a figure of speech.
まあね。そりゃ急に来たのは悪かったわ。それは謝るけど、あんまり過敏になってもかえって怪しまれるわよ。気をつけなさい。
I know.
乗って。
This car never gets any less obnoxiously flashy, and the interior stinks of perfume.
火薬臭いよりはマシでしょ。文句言わないの。
As she speaks, JB leans over toward me in order to put on her seatbelt, her body exuding the same sweet smell of perfume that pervades the car. It's a raw scent of an adult woman. As a general rule, women sprinkle more perfume on themselves with every year they age. Some of them end up as walking air fresheners. JB's fragrance isn't too unpleasant. Somewhat reminiscent of a mother's scent, if anything. Better than the smell of gunpowder, to be sure. And we're off! And what's our destination?
まずは横浜の営業所。そこで装備一式の受け渡しと今回一緒に仕事をするメンバーと顔合わせを済ませて、その後は会社のワゴン車で移動。
Will I be working with a partner?
いいえ、今回もあなたは一人よ。他のメンバーとは別行動になるわ。
Then there's hardly any point meeting them, is there?
会いたくないのならそれでも構わないけど、どうする？メンバーの中には女の子が2人いるよ。
Guys, I don't even know what you're talking about. What does the team matter? I'll be with them for what? Part of the van ride? And their gender is even less relevant.
なんかイラついてるのね。最近ちゃんと眠れてる？
Can't. I'm still a shallow sleeper. My dreams are always about the past.
少し眠っておいたら、会社に着いたら起こしてあげるから。
Sounds like a plan. I open the glove compartment and retrieve a bottle of eye drops and a sleep mask. According to the watch on my wrist, it's now 5:26 p.m. By the time I got started on stretching my ocular muscles in preparation for my job. Pressing the back of my head firmly against the headrest, I apply a single drop of fluid to both my eyes, then gently close them. Even eyes still shut, I move my eyeballs in a regular figure 8 pattern, sometimes squeezing my eyelids firmly down against them. Opening my eyes, I swing my focus up and down to the absolute limit, as if attempting to look at my own forehead and chin. Next, I move my eyes left to right, trying to catch a glimpse of my own ears. I repeat the same exercise a total of 5 times, with 1-minute breaks in between each repetition. Hey, how's it going, Jose? Welcome. When I'm finished, I gently close my eyes, slip on the sleep mask, and consciously slow my breathing. And inside the car, enveloped in JB's sweet fragrance, I quietly fall into sleep. Alright.
ミチルなのですから、ミッチーなどいかがでしょう？
もうそれならいっそミッツィとかどうなのよさ。なんかこう口んとこがバッテンな感じでキュートなのよ。
Meanwhile, they're talking about giving nicknames to Michiru.
あのね、さっきから黙って聞いてれば何好き勝手なこと言ってるわけ？暇つぶしで人の名前をいじらないでくれる？
だってチルチルって呼ぶなーって言ったのあんただよ。
Live streams always a weird time, Jose. Don't worry about it.
だからって変なあだ名を新しくつけろって言った覚えはないわよ。つうかあんたって言うな。
めんどくせえ女だな。じゃあなんて呼べばいいのよさ。
私にはちゃんと松島みちるって名前があんでしょが。変なあだ名とかいらないから。
じゃあみちる
呼び捨てにすんな。私の方が年上だっての。
Alright, Hakan. Get to sleep. Go to university tomorrow. Or later today now.
みちるちゃ
Michiru-chan?
ちゃん付けすんな。子供扱いじゃないのよ。
んみちるさん
あんたが言うと陰銀無礼。なんかムカつく。
不愉快です。
ではみちる様ということで。それはその
いやいや待て待て、何も名前をもじるだけがあだ名じゃないのよ。
I'm in the same time as Shade, Eastern Daylight Savings Time. So for me, it's like 8:40-ish. Ron was like, "I'm good to go."
例えばジージャンデカはいつもジージャンを着ているからそうあだ名されるのであって、何かこう身体的な特徴、主にビジュアルからイメージするようなあだ名を。
だから無理にあだ名をつける必要がどこにあるの。人の話聞いてお願いだから。よ
し、今日からお前はパツキンデカだ。よろしくな。
見たまんまだし、つかデカじゃないし。でもその場合髪が伸びて地毛の色が出始める頃には通用しなくなってしまうような。
Uh-oh. Don't.
プリンデカというのはいかがですか。もしくはもっと安っぽさを強調してプッチンデカとか。
Wow.
だーもうだからデカじゃないって言ってんでしょが。つーかプリン言うな。
Pudding.
だんだんうざくなってきたのよさ。
We'll go until we find a good stopping point, guys. Don't worry.
そりゃあたしのセリフだ。もう
もう鬱陶しいのよさ。じゃあチルチルはイカフライに何をかけて食べる？
Fried squid.
醤油かな。
じゃあもうイカ醤油でいいよね。今日からチルチルはイカ醤油ってことでよろしく。
Really? Really?
もう急に面倒くさくなって適当なあだ名つけるな。
Soichiro?
まあ落ち着いてください、イカ醤油様。
Ikashoyu-sama? Really? Oh my god.
落ち着けるか。それととりあえず呼んでみるのやめて。
もううるさいな。何大声出してんのよ。近所迷惑でしょ。
Yeah, and by the neighbors you mean us. Everyone here in the school.
チルチルの新しいあだ名を考えてたのよさ。なんだっけ？
イカ醤油よ、イカ醤油っていうか私はイカ醤油じゃないわよ。
どっちなのよ。
鮮魚超人マグロマンに出てくる怪人みたいで素敵じゃないですか、イカ醤油。
Oh man, characters for that show.
他人事だと思って気軽に肯定してくれてんじゃないわよ。いい、これは立派ないじめよ。
Fuyukai desu. That's what happens, man. All the time.
そうね、醤油かな。
なんとしまったのよさ。ここにも怪人イカ醤油がもう一匹。
Another Ika Shoyu.
チルチル、残念だけどイカ醤油は諦めてほしいのよ。
全然残念じゃないから。心の底からホッとしてるから。
So I am so relieved.
ちなみに私はソース派です。
Ika sauce?
別に聞いてないから。
よし、今日から貴様はイカソースだ。
Ta-da!
ほら見なさい、余計なこと言うから頭の悪い子に変なあだ名つけられた。
そして私はイカマヨ。
You got a team now, guys.
あんたイカフライにマヨネーズつけて食べるの？
Ta-da!
え、だってほら、おつまみとかのサキイカにはマヨネーズつけて食べるんだし、変じゃないよね。
I eat my fried squid with calamari sauce, marinara sauce. So you could just call me Ika Marinara. That you know what, that name sounds terrible. Just keep calling me animefanrk2k. Thank you very much. I apologize.
そう言われると、どうなんだろう。
Yeah, no, that's a tough sell. I agree. I would not eat it with mayo.
多数決でも取ってみる？
I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna call you that.
いや、何の意味があって。
お？ちょいとそこ行くお嬢さん、意見を聞かせておくれでないかい？
What? You because I am not telling you guys. Plushy God? Anime. Ika plush?
そうそう、そこでしかと決め込んでるあなたよ。
Sakaki's like, no. Sakaki said no.
そこで私に気安く話しかけないでくれないかしら。友達だと思われたら迷惑だわって背中で語ってるあなたに言ってるのよ。
That is oddly specific, Makina. It's like she doesn't want you to talk to her in that familiar tone. And other people to mistake you guys as friends.
せっかくスルーしようと思っていたのに、一番厄介なのに見つかって声かけられたって感じで大きく肩を落としているあなた。
Makina's observation skills 100. Makina's social ability skills. We're working on it, okay?
そこのあなた、とりあえずこっち向け。
Now Yumiko's pissed.
なんで怒ってんの？
Oh god, Makina.
胸に手を当ててよく考えてごらんなさい。
Dun-dun.
知るか。そんなことよりユミちゃんはイカフライに何をかけて食べるのよ。
She said, I don't! Kotowaru!
さすがに堪忍袋の尾が切れそうだわ。
ごめん、言ってること難しすぎた。あのね、イカフライってあるでしょ。こうイカを輪切りにして衣をつけて揚げたやつ。
What the hell? Makina is damn smart. It's true. She is very smart.
知っているわよ、それぐらい。
Oh wow, Sakaki's like actually angry. Whoa.
だよな。でだ、それに何つけて食べるって話なんだけど。
残念ながら、そんな庶民の食べ物なんて私は食べたことないわ。
Oh, what?
え、マジで？
本当よ。だから私に変なあだ名をつけようとしても無駄な。
よし、今日から貴様はノーフライだ。
No fly! No, Ryder! Yo, squid's delicious. What's wrong with you, Vanitas? Come on. Come on, squid's good.
この子、人の話をまるで聞いていない。
Sakaki's like, sounds exasperated.
確かに榊さんってノンフライって感じするよね。
Amane's like, I'm having fun.
ちょっとあまね、笑ってないであんたからも言ってよ。人に変なあだ名つけるなって。いいじゃない別に楽しくて。
Amane's like, I'm having a good time, guys.
全然楽しくないわよ。だいたいあの子のつけるあだ名って悪意があるのよ。
That's a different type of squid, King. And, yeah, squid can be chewy. It's true.
おい、人聞きの悪いことを言うなよパツキン。後ろからやっちまうぞてめえ。
つうか最近ますます言葉遣い悪くなってきてるし。
It's all Yuji's fault, actually.
これは明らかに風見さんの悪影響ですよね。
Da 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 da.
私には自分がないから人の真似をして生きていくしかないのよさ。だから仕方がないのよ。
何ちょっと悲しいこと言ってごまかそうとしてんのよ。そんなんで騙されないわよ。
Yeah, seriously.
こっち来なさいな。
Machina has a very clear personality, guys.
痛い、引っ張らないで、脱げちゃうの。
Pulling her by the hair, huh?
あんたまたブラしてない。この子はもう
見られて減るもんじゃないのよさ。
Well, Machina is now going to be forced to wear a bra, guys.
私もう部屋に戻っても構わないかしら。まだいいじゃない。どうせ部屋に帰ってもネットでエロ画像を集めるぐらいしかやることないんでしょ。
Amane, stop talking about Sakaki's browsing history. She wants to keep that private, and she only sends you those lewds because you beg for them. Wait, what?
勝手な憶測で私を語らないでいただけないかしら。はいはい、ごめんよ。そうカリカリしないでよ。ノンフライなんでしょ。その変なあだ名もやめて。へいへい。っていうかさ、そもそもなんでイカフライなの？
Oh, yeah, that's right. Amane came in halfway. That's right. So Amane has no idea what they're talking
これ
about.
は多分マキちゃんが食べたいだけなのではないかと。
Oh.
そうなの？でもマキナ、今日は酢豚がいいって言ってたじゃない。
おい、酢豚がいいのよ。でもイカフライも嫌いじゃないのよさ。
イカフライね。なんでか知らないけど、あんたってば歯ごたえのある食べ物好きよね。
Tough food? One does not simply reveal another person's search history without being jabbed in the chin, without being stabbed by a box cutter. Clearly, guys.
硬い方が食べ物としての満足度が
Dun dun.
まあわかんないでもないけどね。じゃあイカフライも作ろうか。肉より魚介の方がユージも喜ぶだろうし。
Oh snap.
それがいいのよ。
Oh man, I want food.
あれ、そういえばお兄ちゃんは？
I mean, I had dinner, but I get hungry really quickly, guys. Guys, watch that anime series Eurocamp. You know that there's that pink-haired girl named Kirby. I mean Nadeshiko. Yeah, she eats like I do.
あ、ユージならバイトだって。さっき JB って人と出かけてったよ。
JB.
バイト？
Baito?
別に興味なんかないけど、あいつ何のバイトしてんのよ。
Add some curry noodles. Curry pasta, actually, is what I meant to say. Curry pasta for actually that's YOU_RE for you're fat. Thank you very much. And no, I'm not fat. I just eat a lot. There is a distinct difference.
掃除屋さんなのかな。清掃業者の作業服みたいなの着てたし。ああ、そういえばそんなこと言ってたわね。風見さん、両親を早くに亡くしたみたいですし、学費とかも自分で働いて捻出していらっしゃるのでしょうか。
彼は書類上海外からの招待入学枠で在籍しているから、学費の8割は免除されているはずよ。
Whoa, specially invited international scholarship student. That's pretty impressive. King broke a rule? Well, oh, because he made fun of me? No, it's okay.
在学費は免除でも、日々の生活費とかは自費ですよね。
そこまでは知らないわ。
You're voting him off the island?
JB とかっていううさんくさい金髪女が面倒を見てるんじゃないの？その辺はさ。
それ言ったら後染め偽金髪のチルチルの方がうさんくさいけどな。
Wow.
あんたね、伸ばすわよ。何をだよ。そもそもハルデラさんって何者なんでしょう。
Who?
なんだっけ、ユージのものすごく遠い親戚だっけ？
Oh, that's right. It's Haradera Yuria, whatever it is. Her name that she goes by. Fuyukai desu.
あいつのお姉さんの妹？それって結局姉なのでは？
お姉さんの友達じゃなかったかしら。
それって他人じゃん。他人がなんであいつの面倒を見てるのよ。
Because his older sister's dead, probably. Guys, come on. Put two and two together. Literally all of you have tragic backstories and past. Yuji included.
私に聞かれても知るわけないじゃない。
でも挨拶をすると、いつもうちのユージがお世話になってますっていかにも身内然とした受け答えをなさいますし、血縁はなくとも深い関係が推測されますよね。
Like a, boss.
サチ、あんた、あの女と話したことあるの？あ、はい。以前、校門の前を掃除していた時にお見かけしました。
Oh.
何やら校門から内部を監視するような不審な人物を発見したので、速やかに排除しようと竹ぼうきを片手に声をかけましたら、ハルデラさんでした。
Oh, okay. That's how Sachi found out.
ねえ、さっちゃん、不審者を見かけたらとりあえず声をかけるってのやめなよ。本当に不審者だったらどうする気？不審な行動をしていると声をかけてくる者がいるという事実が重要なのですよ。犯罪を制圧するのが目的ではなく、未然に抑止するための警戒行動です。
Alright. Night King.
言いたいことはわかるけどさ、実際に悪意を持った男に襲われたら、あんたなんか障子紙破るみたいにあっさり抑え込まれちゃうわよ。
But she has a broom, Amane.
でも確かになんか怪しいのよね、あの女。
Yeah, she probably is.
私もこの前駅前で偶然に会って少し話をしたんだけど、なんかこうひょうひょうとして正体をつかませないっていうか、妙に人懐っこいあの笑顔も嘘くさいし。
Michiru being the phony tsundere is obviously knows when she sees a phony just in general. Anyway, you'll be RB shade? Okay.
でもそんな悪い人じゃないのよ。 この前ガムくれたのよさ。
Machina literally, if the crazy pedals in the white van go, hey, we have candy in our van, you jump in.
え、あんたもあったの？っていうか、知らない人から物をもらっちゃダメっていつも言ってるでしょうが。
Exactly.
だって全く知らん人じゃないし。
Did you know who she was when you took that candy?
それに営業の仕事でガムとかキャンディーはいつもいっぱい持ち歩いてるからって言ってたし。
営業の仕事？
Sales work?
ガムやキャンディーを配る営業というと製法レディとか？
でもユージは清掃員なんだよ。
Well, maybe she just has a life insurance policy out for Yuji.
確かにあの嘘くさい笑顔も営業スマイルと考えれば納得できるような。
Nobody believed the hype. JB, don't trust her. What?
あんたね、全国の製法レディにぶっ飛ばされるわよ。
All of them.
ですが、1階の製法レディが使う営業者にしてはあの派手な車は失礼ながら税が過ぎるかと。
Yeah, she has a crazy vehicle, right?
あの車っていくらぐらいするものなの？
だいたい1800万円ぐらいじゃないかしら。
18 million yen. She's driving a Lamborghini, isn't she? It's a Lambo, isn't it?
マジで？それに車は買った後も維持費がかかるしね。
Alright, JB probably drives a Lamborghini, confirmed. Someone confirmed this for me, though.
普段の足に使ってればタイヤなんて半年で丸坊主になっちゃうだろうし、一回交換すればうん十万は飛んでくよね。
18 million yen is approximately, by moving the decimal place over twice, $180,000. So 100,000 yen is about $1,000.
何？あの女そんなにお金持ちなの？
外資系の保険会社と考えても腑には落ちないわね。
Her backstory doesn't make sense. Say 18 million yen is approximately $180,000, and that's why I said it's probably like Lamborghini price, because I know that I can, if I had the money to, buy a Lamborghini for about $180,000. And if they're saying the tires are $1,000 a pop, that sounds about right. But I'm not a car expert, so can't confirm.
やっぱりなんか怪しい。そもそも何人なの？
I mean, she has natural blonde hair, right?
生真面目なドイツ人？
陽気なイタリア人では？
I'm very Italian.
大雑把なアメリカ人なのよさ。間違いない。
American might be close, actually.
なんで間違いないなんて言い切れるのよ。
だって挨拶の時ハウディって言ってた。今時あんな挨拶するの田舎のカウボーイか80年代に学生だったおばさんぐらいなのよ。
It's joke. Hey, welcome back, Shade. So, this is Machina. Actually, Machina does have a very good grasp, huh? Hey, Armando, I'm going to tell you this right now. If you ever get the chance to drive a Lamborghini, you will press pedal. It will go vroom. It will definitely go vroom.
確かに謎だわ。
By the way, I've never actually driven a Lamborghini. I've driven a Porsche before. That's like half the price. But, they're okay though.
つうかさ、このままでいいわけ？何が？
Big vroom.
だってあの JB って女絶対にユージとなんていうの？
What? What?
ただれた関係。
A sordid relationship.
そう、それただれた関係ってやつじゃないの？
You said that wrong.
どうなんだろうね。
JB's just a sideshow. Yuji is a real mystery? That's true. You know very little about him.
いいの？放っておいて。あまね、あんたさ、あんなの相手に勝てるの？
I don't know. Amana's pretty stacked for the job. Just saying.
勝つって何に？だからあの女によ。まあ確かに若さとかおっぱいの大きさとかじゃ負けてないかもしれないけど、何しろ相手は金髪よ。
Remember, blondes are the ultimate life form to Michiru.
つまりツンデレじゃない。きっと今頃あの女ユージの前でデレデレしてるわよ。
Michiru, not all blondes are tsundere though.
あのさ、ミチル、その金髪が全員ツンデレって認識は間違っていると思うわよ。え、違うの？
Yeah, that's not true.
私に聞かないでよ。
Being blonde isn't really a good point. All blondes are tsunderes.
とにかくこのままあの女に好きにさせておいていいのかって、私はそう言いたいのよ。いいも悪いも別に私はユージの彼女とかそういうんじゃないし、ユージのお姉ちゃんになれればそれはそれで構わないっていうか。甘い、激甘よ。それってただの便利な飯炊き女じゃない。それで何が得られるわけ？
Yep. So far, we don't know much about Yuji, and he had a older sister at some point.
自己満足かな。
Not sure if she's alive or dead. I think so. Did he say she passed away? I don't know.
なんという弱腰。見損なったわよ、スオアマネ。あなたには本当にがっかりだわ。
Michiru's like, I thought for sure you'd be boning him by now. Like, come on, girl, you're the bitch in heat. Wait, what?
あ、ミチル、あんた何怒ってんのよ。
なんとなくですけれど、みちる様の言いたいこともわかります。
So when did Amane become Yuji's handler?
どういうこと？
うまく言えないんですけど、結局のところよく知らない女の人に風見さんを取られるのが単純に気に入らないんだと思います。
It's okay. It's okay, Armando.
え、さっちゃんも行っちゃうの？なんだろうな。私にどうしろっての？はあ、まあいいか。さて、私も晩ご飯の用意しなきゃ。
私も。
ねえねえ、ユミちゃん、ユミちゃん。
Oh, here's the annoying one again.
嫌な予感しかしないけれど、一応返事はしておく。何かしら？
Oh yeah, we also know that Chizuru clearly loves him, but Yuji doesn't reciprocate.
ノンフライじゃあんまりだから、新しいあだ名考えてみた。
全然聞きたくないけど、一応言ってみなさい。
Oh my god. Sakaki, that is your death flag right here. Barbara?
は？
Yeah, that sounds like what?
だからバーバラ。
なぜ？
Why Barbara? Yeah.
もしくはイボンヌ。ね、どっちがいい？
Why did all of a sudden these non-Japanese names?
逃げ遅れた。
Done. Sakaki's like, I could have left. I could have left this. I didn't have to deal with this shit, but here I am. Oh. Oh, it's 10 o'clock? Oh, Makina's tired. I actually want to get to at least when Yuji comes home, so I'm gonna try to go a little bit longer.
でっかいあくび。マキナ眠いの？
Nimiko-tan! Shio box cutter, you Minato.
おい、ちょっとだけ眠い。お兄ちゃん遅いね。
Yeah, it's late.
仕事長引いてるのかもね。いつ帰るかわからないって言ってたし、あんたもう先に部屋に戻って寝たら？
あまねえわ。
Amane's like, I'm gonna wait a little bit longer.
私はもう少しここで待つよ。やることもあるし。
Yeah.
やることって？
It's called rolling around in his bed sheets. Wait, what?
ユージの制服にアイロンかけなきゃ。
She totally cleaned it. I called that shit.
私も手伝うのよさ。
It's weird seeing Makina's like, hey, pose when she's like really sleepy looking. It's like, really, girl?
いいよ。もう10時になるし眠いでしょ。あとは任せておきなさい。
Leave the rest to me.
ごめんね、あまね。
いいって一人で部屋まで戻れる？
平気。
You're just gonna hear a few bangs as Makina just kind of stumbles into oblivion in the end.
さてとっとと終わらせちゃいますか。
Same day, same time.
悪かったわね。こんな時間まで付き合わせて。
Sleepy lolly, sleepy, that's true, Armando. Par for the course, nothing to feel guilty about.
部屋に女の子待たせてるんでしょ。
Glance down at the watch on my left wrist. It's 10 p.m. already, and they eat dinner at 7, so there's no way she's still going to wait at this point.
わかんないよ。あまねちゃんって言ったっけ？
JB's like, she's a bitch in heat, my friend. I understand. I too am a bitch. Wait, what?
ああいう子ってさ、約束は約束って感じでさ、例えばデートの待ち合わせとかでも彼氏が来るまで何時間も平気で待ってそうだよね。
Dude, I get nervous after like 30 minutes. I go, did I misremember the time? And then I feel bad about myself an hour later. Like, did they abandon me? If someone's like 3 hours late, I'm still there waiting going, maybe they hate me. And I just get really sad. I'm just like, oh man. I remember once I waited for somebody for 3.5 hours. I was just like, I'm sorry, I'm like, I feel like shit. I'm glad you showed up. Oh, it's just sad. Luckily with cell phones, they can tell me they're running late or something. They're like, yo, listen, I'm running late. I'm like, alright, no problem. Everything's like peachy. Peachy. I really don't think she's that inflexible.
今から帰るって電話ぐらいしておいたら。
What's the point? We'll be at the dorm soon.
わかってないな。そういう男の真似さが女には重要なのよ。
That's how you impress the girls. Does getting in contact all of 10 minutes earlier really make that much of a difference?
されど10分の差なのよ。悪いこと言わないから電話しておきなさい。
Alright. Getting a lecture about women from JB is distinctly aggravating, but I don't think she's wrong. Hour and a half? Nah, man. I am 100% loyalty. If I'm like Sir JB wants to see. If we have plans to hang out, I'll remember it. Cause, you know, I don't want to be the one that like forgets a promise, you know? Take my private cell phone out of my work clothes, breast pocket, and pause for a moment and thought. No, don't think I will after all.
あら、どうして？
You're assuming that Amane is still waiting, but there's a chance she gave up hours ago. If I call her now and get, sorry, I was asleep, it would be pretty damn awkward.
待ってると思うけどな。女の子には嫌われないようにしておきなさい。
Yes, I only wait for the bus. If there's some reason I need to worry about that, I'll take appropriate measures.
人類の半分は女よ。汝の隣人を愛する前に 汝敵を作るなかれでね。
Yeah, don't make enemy with half the population, you say? Yeah, that's fair.
女の子には優しくして有意義な学生生活を楽しんだ方が得じゃない。もしあまねちゃんが怒ってたらちゃんと謝るのよ。
Can't think of any reason why she'd be angry. Told Amane beforehand that I'd be back late. I don't remember asking her to wait for me. She's still waiting anyway. Logically speaking, that's nobody's fault but her own. But for some reason, I do feel like I should at least come up with some sort of excuse. Am I losing my edge or something? Yeah, it's like you're becoming friends with these guys. Squeak.
はい、到着。お疲れ様。
50.8%. Appreciate you going out of your way to drop me off.
いいのよ。それじゃあまたあなたにしかできない仕事が入ったら連絡するわ。
Do me a favor and try not to call me out for every little thing, alright?
そう言わないの。予備役ってことでこの学園に通う許可が下りたんだから。
I'm aware. Alright. JB, see you later.
あ、ちょっと待って、ユージ。
Huh? What now?
今日はお疲れ様。今日のあなた、とっても素敵だったわ。すごく激しくてワイルドで、私しびれちゃった。
Can't drag her off by her hair this time, because you don't want to stay next to her. What is this all of a sudden? Why are you getting out of my car?
あなたにお休みのキスをしようと思って。
No, thank you. What?
おやすみ、ユージ。
Hey, the hell? Suddenly, JB twines her arms around me and draws close, planting a kiss on the side of my face with all the force and speed of a rattlesnake striking spray. Did you do her again? What? Shit, wrong impressions alert. Teehee, yourself seriously nauseating.
じゃあね、ユージ。愛してるわ。また連絡するね。
What's with that star? It's not even a heart, it's just a star. Like, ding! Star power! What? JB lets out a high-pitched giggle unworthy of her years and swings back into her car, kicking her high heels vigorously up into the air, and the next moment she's speeding noisily off into the night. The hell was that all about? When JB acts like that, it means she's up to something. Can't imagine what she possibly hoped to accomplish this time. It's best to err on the side of caution when dealing with that woman's schemes. Some sort of trap? I mumble to myself uneasily, watching as JB's car dwindles quickly into the distance like a bad boy fleeing the scene of a sexual prank. And when I turn back toward the school, the nature of her snare becomes clear at once. Sachi was looking, I bet. Dun 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 dun! Dun 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 dun! Well, there's the trap. Sachi? Sachi stands frozen a little distance away. Her cheeks are flushed red. She's lightly biting down on her lower lip, and her whole body seems to be trembling slightly. She's holding a white plastic shopping bag in her hand. Probably on her way back from an expedition to the convenience store by the station.
私何も見てませんから。
Dun-dun! Hey, hold on, Sachi. I'm pretty sure you're misunderstanding something very badly right now. Let me explain.
私ミチル様に頼まれたアイスクリームを買って帰る途中なので失礼します。
I'm telling you to hold on a second, alright? JB and I aren't, well, our relationship isn't...
わかっています。ただれた関係というやつですよね。
No!
私も子供ではないので。
Yep, it's Maid time.
男の人はそういう体だけのドライな関係というか、むしろウェットな関係を求めるということも理解しています。
Oh no!
ノープロブレムです。はい。
It was definitely worth it to play a little bit longer for this scene. No, that's not... JB and I aren't... Look, got this wrong. She was just screwing around.
はい、わかってます。大人の悪ふざけですね。大丈夫です。あまねさんには黙っておきますから。
Wait, what?
このことは薄い私の胸にそっとしまっておきますから。
Oh god. Look, Sachi, can you please just calm down?
疑ってますか？疑ってますね。大丈夫です。こう見えても私、口は硬い方なんです。なんなら今この場で押し倒してキスして確かめてみますか？
Say what?
風見さん。
What?
もしかして私今とんでもないことを言いましたか？
Yes. Yeah, you did indeed say something completely outrageous.
もしかして私はこの後レイプされるのでしょうか？
Oh my god! She says rape to. Oh no! By whom? Stop pointing at me. Look, just get lost, will you? Michiru's waiting, right?
はい、失礼しました。
Crying out loud. Oh my god, that's so great! There's no way that was a coincidence. JB must have noticed her with a malicious prank. The dose was way too strong for a girl with no immunity whatsoever. Goddamn JB. Think I might need to give that woman a serious scolding one of these days.
風見さん。
What, you're still here? You need something?
ほっぺに口紅ついてます。天音さんに会う前に拭いてください。それでは。
Unbelievable. Every last one of them. Even as I muttered my complaints, I wiped my cheek clean with the cuff of my work uniform. JB's pricey lipstick, visibly distinct from the knockoff stuff students buy in convenience stores, is reduced to a fragrant smear on the sleeve of my pea green shirt. It smells distinctly of a grown woman. As I take a whiff, the contrastive scent of gunpowder soaked into my uniform also pricks my nose. Do I smell? Well, whatever. There's nothing I can do about it right now. No spice. No rapey. No rapey the matey. To be honest, coming back late to this sort of slapstick routine is kind of a bear. Especially after hours of tension and strain on the job, my feet feel oddly heavy as I walk toward the dorm. Back when I was in active duty, I don't think this much would have worn me out. I guess I've probably gone a little soft as I entered this school. Oh, I'm getting some music! Walking past the school building, I'm just crossing over the covered pathway leading to the gym when something ahead catches my eye. There's a light on in my window. Amane, she actually waited? There was no guarantee I'd even come back. In the first place, there was absolutely nothing in it for her. Why sit around in an empty room? Does she enjoy wasting her time? People put a lot of time into something that produces no concrete benefit to them. The activity can often be classified as a hobby. Maybe sitting around patiently is Amane's favorite pastime. There are a lot of bizarre hobbies out there, no doubt, and it's hardly my place to tell Amane how to spend her leisure time. Even so, I have to say she'd probably be better off finding some slightly more rewarding pursuit. Of course, whether I'll ever share that opinion with her is another matter entirely. The instant I open the door to my room, the smell of domestic life floods into my nose. For a moment I hesitate in the entrance, my hand frozen on the doorknob. The scent of another human being mingles with the lingering smell of some sort of cooking, forming a greasy, homely mix. When I was a child, and later when I lived with my master, this scent was ubiquitous, natural. But right now it feels alien to me. My room seems strangely unfamiliar. Heard that across Umiko? Sakaki all the way? Welcome back? Yeah, well, yeah, I'm home. Slightly averting my gaze from Amane's unexpected smile, I glanced at my wristwatch. It's already past 10 p.m. At my old school, we'd be past lights out by now. Were you waiting for me? What? I glance around the room. The clothes I left scattered on the floor earlier are gone. In exchange, a cleaned, ironed, and neatly folded school uniform sits next to Amane.
ノリがバリバリに効いてる方がいいんだよね。
Yeah. My line of work, any uniform you wear is expected to be stiff as a board at all times. Get spotted with a wrinkle or two, and your superiors are going to give you absolute hell as a general rule. As a result, I've gotten an ingrained habit of spraying enough starch on my shirts that you can practically prop them up like a tent after ironing. I'm pretty sure I've never discussed any of this while I'm on it before. She probably just noticed my shirts are always crisp and reach that conclusion on her own. Not that this is anything out of the ordinary for her. She's got a truly impressive eye for this sort of detail.
それと胸のところのボタンが取れかけてたから縫い直しておいた。
Oh, welcome back, King. She passes over the uniform with a smile. On inspection, there is indeed one button with a slightly different colored thread. It's been sewn on particularly firmly. The sight gives me a strange feeling of deja vu. What's this feeling? Right. Back in elementary school, I'd been wearing a shirt with a loose button when someone stopped me, then proceeded to sew it back on right where I stood. My one and only sister, Kazami Kazuki. I see.
実は裁縫はあんまり得意じゃなくてさ、ちょっと縫い目がごつくなっちゃったけど、取れちゃうよりはマシでしょ?
What? The YouTube app died? That's sad. Spice egg. She's on some wife material. Yeah, thanks. Now that I think about it, hobbies aren't the only reason people act in unprofitable ways. Family. The word wells up spontaneously somewhere in the depths of my chest. Hey, like Makina, we were talking about family before too. Working for someone else without compensation, without any expectation of gain. Simply out of affection, as if it's the most natural thing in the world. That's what family is, or so they tell me.
ねえ、晩ご飯はどこかで食べてきた?
No, I haven't eaten anything yet.
じゃあ、お腹空いてるよね。すぐに食べる?
Dude, I want food. Yeah.
待ってて。今温め直すから。
Smiling casually, Amane heads to the kitchen with a light, graceful step. She then places a plate filled with sweet and sour pork and calamari rings in the microwave. Speaking of which, why is there a microwave in my room anyway? I don't remember it being here when I left. For that matter, there's an unfamiliar rice cooker sitting on the shelf next to it. Wait, where did all this stuff come from? Wife material, not waifu. Oh. I'm always hungry, guys. That's the secret. I'm always hungry. Probably the same hair color as Yuji's shade, right? What's with the microwave?
ああ、これね。マキナが使ってたレンジなの。
Yeah, but Makina will never use it, right?
あの子、自分の部屋にはめったに戻らないし、もう使わないだろうから、ユージの部屋に寄付してくれるって。
Oh, because she's constantly here cooking. That rice cooker too?
そういうこと。3合炊きの小さいやつだけど、半合で炊くよりは手間がかからなくていいでしょ?
I see. The scent that inspired a moment of unease when I entered the room was probably the traces of fragrant steam produced by the small rice cooker. Even as a kid, I didn't have much in the way of happy family dinners. But after my parents and sister died, I came to view meals as nothing more than regularly scheduled nutritional supply periods. Okay, yeah, Kazuki is dead. And now something inside me shrinks instinctively away from this sort of warm domestic meal. There's always this nagging, almost guilty sense that I don't belong in this picture. It's tough being the sole survivor of your family, man. Of course, when I was living with my master, there were a few meals like this, but that woman was fundamentally crappy in the kitchen and rarely bothered to cook a full-fledged meal. The food she served me wasn't inedible, but it was never what you would call tasty either. JB would occasionally stop by on a whim and whip something up, and the food was definitely an improvement, but it was hard to get too emotional about it knowing I was going to be cleaning up the mess she always left in the kitchen. Hey, Amane? Guys, it's probably the same color as Yuji's, let's be honest. I think I've asked this before, but why do you stick to me so persistently?
だから一目惚れって言ったよね。それプラス私の性格。なんか私って誰かの世話を焼くのが好きみたい。
Do you really expect me to be satisfied with that explanation?
だって他に言いようがないもの。 っていうか、どうしてそんなに疑うかな?
Dun dun. Because it's way too convenient a story. Can't help feeling a little skeptical. A beauty with huge breasts falls in love with me at first sight, then unilaterally lavishes attention on me out of sheer affection. Not quite wet enough behind the ears to swallow that shoddy manga style setup. Wow. Yo, that seems like a plot inconsistency. I'm calling it out right here. Anyway, there's something else behind this. I don't think this is me being paranoid. It seems like common sense.
逆に聞くけど、ユージは今まで何人の女の子と付き合ってきたわけ?
I've never dated anyone in my life.
だったらさ、ユージが知らないだけで、私みたいな女がいたって変じゃないでしょ?
Oh no, man. Well, I guess. Can't deny that I've got gaps in my knowledge. She declares this is just how women are these days. I don't have enough points of reference to mount a rebuttal.
自分に理解できないものをありえないと否定するのは簡単だけど、それって自分の無知を棚に上げた発言なんじゃないかな。
Damn, the old woman is smart.
すぐに理解しろとは言わないけど、せめて世の中には私みたいな女もいるって事実は認めないと。
Alright, guys, there are Amanes out there. Big-breasted and in need of people who run 10 kilometers every morning and stays physically fit and is also trained to maybe be in, like, military service. Yes, Amane is literally the bitch in Heat joke. You have a point. As a result of ignoring a reality it didn't want to accept, this country once marched blindly into a crushing defeat, mouthing flowery rhetoric about inevitable victory the whole way. In the same way, dismissing a perspective you can't understand is ridiculous. It's just an egotistical refusal to admit other ways of looking at the world exist. At the very least, I have to acknowledge that my values aren't universal. Yup. Don't hang yourself, though.
はーい、お待たせ。用意できたよ。
You hear about these girls on the internet that are 100% true. They're all pictures of Amane. Tell me something, Amane.
何?
Do you really love me?
言わなかったっけ? 大好きだよ。
No hesitation whatsoever. And yet, her words still ring hollow in my ears. There's a problem on my end. Well, fine. Guess there's at least one woman out there deranged enough to fall in love with a man like me. I'll accept that as reality.
何それ? つまり、私がユージを好きだって言葉、信じる気になったってこと?
What? I'm not going to accuse you of lying, that's all. I still don't understand why you feel the way you do. And there's no change in the fact that I find overly convenient women vaguely nauseating.
さ、私の一方的な片思いなのは分かってるけど、それでもこうして海外しく接してくる私を少しは不憫だなとか思わないわけ?
Just a little pity. Really? Long stream? Yeah, we're going a little bit longer. If I started lying to you out of compassion and dating you out of pity, would you really be happy?
たとえきっかけが同情だったとしても、同情のまま終わるような女じゃないもの、私。
Yeah, Amma is definitely that type of person. She would be like, once I grab a hold of you, I'll keep you. But not like, you know, like in a yonder sort of way. Alright, Vanitas, good night. Expand stream, really? Expand dong memes are still a thing? Come on. One hell of a tough, proactive woman. You know that?
惚れ直した?
Fall in love all over again? To be honest, I'm envious.
いいからご飯食べちゃいなさい.
Yeah, sounds like a plan. All your lurkers say hi. I bring my hands together in front of the food I'm gonna zapped with loving care. The microwave. Give her my thanks and move my chopsticks toward the plate. Sweet and sour pork and fried squid. It's one hell of a strange combination, thematically speaking, but the taste itself is impeccable as ever. Her skill at cooking is superb, and in contrast to her seemingly rough, careless attitude, she's unusually attentive to small details and highly considerate of others' needs. A good woman any way you look at her. Of course, I think that's the exact reason I can't get rid of myself I can't rid myself of my doubts. Why would she fall in love with me, of all people? Nagisa and Tomoyo all over again? Only if you choose that route. Oh, snap. Wait, Nagisa and Tomoyo? Those are two females from Clannad. Which Nagisa are we talking about? It's delicious.
So, よかった。
It's always delicious, isn't it? Whatever the case may be, I think Amane's smile is probably genuine, and that's why it makes me feel like there's a thorn stabbing into my chest. Do I even deserve to be loved? I understand that I'm overthinking things, but I can't stop. Every time I get on this train of thought, I start wondering what I'm even living for, whether there's any real meaning in my survival. About the wavelengths, man. I like wavelengths. Light wavelengths. I start thinking, I must be a pretty pathetic excuse for a human being. I can't believe in that smile. When you get down to it, my master was right. I'm still just a punk. Just as my mouth begins to loosen into a self-deprecating smile, the sound of a cell phone's messenger alert resounds inside the room. I instinctively reach my hand to the breast pocket of my work clothes. But the sound didn't come from my phone, which would mean... Hey! Oh, you met Tomoya-kun. Tomoya-kun. There's a lot of people that like spicy, guys. There's a lot of people like all of us. Actually, you know what? We all have more light than we thought. We're all still here. Kiss, kiss, fall in love. The shark has struck. Amanda takes out the cell phone she left carelessly in the pocket of her jeans, opens it and peers down at the LCD screen. Oh, snap! It's the rumor mill! Seems a message was sent from Kominasachi's email address. At that name, my chopsticks abruptly stopped dead in the air. For some reason, I have a bad feeling. I got a bad feeling about this. Obi-Wan's like, you're right, bruh! Dun 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 dun! Apparently finished with Sachi's message, Amane quietly brushes up her long hair with her free hand. Amane-san, you have that sound of somebody that's gonna accuse me of something? Amane holds up out her cell phone for my inspection. Naturally, Sachi's email is displayed on the screen. From Sachan to Suou Amane. Subject, I can't say a thing. Message, and I didn't see a thing. The contents of the email are that single short line. The problem lies in the image attached to it. It's a camera phone snapshot taken only a little... Oh, shoot! Quite a skillful piece of work, really. In front of the school gate, JB pressing her lips to my cheek, both arms twined around me. Well, that was... Oh! We killed the mate! Oh, my God. Involuntarily, I swallow the food in my mouth, along with a lump of spit. Goes down my throat like a rock. Okay, Sachi. What happened to not saying anything to Amane? I mean, I guess she didn't technically put it in words, but... Well, if this is Sachi we're talking about, I doubt she did this for the malicious pleasure of it. The burden of keeping the secret was just too heavy for her to bear. No! No Reipu. In agony with guilt over Amane's ignorance, she probably took advantage of this dubious loophole out of sheer desperation. It was just a stupid prank of JB's. Yeah, it's Itazura. Well, let's see. It's kind of a long story, but that's pretty much just how she is. Mind going into that long story of yours? What exactly were you doing with JB at the front gate? That's a logical next question for Amane to ask, but... JB is a naturally wicked woman, prone to harassing me in this way at unexpected moments, just so she can smirk at my agitation. Would be my explanation, I guess, but it hardly seems enough to satisfy Amane. Unfortunately, it also happens to be the truth, so there's not much I can do about it. Oh! Yeah, I was. Oh, wait, that doesn't mean this is my job, okay, is it? It isn't. Yeah, my job is not hang out with JB. It's what Yuji's saying, right? Gotta lock you in jail, mate. Spicy in jail again? Jail time for you, kid. Saying that and that alone, Amane closed the cell phone in her hand with a snap not betraying any particular interest. I sort of expected you to ask me about the job at this point.
どこで何をしていたの?
I told you I work for a cleaning company, right?
うん。
Today we were cleaning a 20-story building in Tokyo, but... well, this big rat appeared when we were still getting set up, so everyone ended up chasing it around. Thing was, though, the rat was unexpectedly nimble. We ended up losing sight of it entirely. If we just let the thing get away, it'd eventually pop out of its hole again and cause more havoc. Our client was telling us, I can't sleep at night when that rat's on the loose and all that. So we ended up splitting up to track the thing down, but for a rat, it was pretty sly. Took a good 3 hours before we found it again and finally exterminated the thing. I'm intentionally replacing certain nouns with metaphorical analogs, but the information I'm giving Amane is otherwise roughly accurate. Sorry, the get out of jail free card expired. I really did spend hours running through the intricate web of sewers under Tokyo in hot pursuit of a rat. Suddenly, a gas mask does absolutely nothing to improve the smell of raw sewage. Very true.
へえ、大変だったんだね。
Yeah, I guess it was, but that's all you have to say? After promising I'd have a meal with her, I ran off to work all of a sudden. Then stayed late without even giving her a call. Not that I possibly could have, leaving her to wait in vain for hours. And to top it off, her reward for this patience. It's a picture of me flirting around with my boss, but she's not planning to say a word of complaint. Alright, see you, Spicy. I mean, I'm putting up a bit of a defensive front and all, but even I recognize that she kind of got shafted on this one. She grumbled a little bit. I was pretty much ready to give her a proper apology. But this indifferent response is well outside the range of my expectations. To be honest, it's inspiring some serious unease on my part. I don't know. I think Amane is like, she portrays herself as that I'm serious about you type, and at the same time she's like the I trust you type, like wholeheartedly. So kind of weird, I know. Generally, are women more, you know, jealous creatures? I'm not exactly an expert, but I've known a few females in my time. As I understand them, women tend to be more selfish about things like this, to the point of irrationality even. You don't have any questions about any of that?
だって仕事の話に口挟まれるの嫌でしょ? それとも何か疑ってほしいの?
That's not it, but
まあそりゃね、私よりも仕事を優先したってのは面白くないよ。でもそうする必要があったからあんたはそうしたんでしょ?
Dude, I keep forgetting that Amane is like super observant. Yes.
だったら何も間違っていないじゃない。
Yeah, well, I guess not, but Amane is weirdly understanding about this. She's being so reasonable that it somehow makes me feel increasingly guilty about the whole thing. It's kind of a complicated feeling. Tried to play a certain song in the background. What song is that? All of a sudden, some kind of switch seems to have been flipped inside Amane. Her eyes narrow to slits and her lips jerk up. The very picture of a smirk.
そうか。もしかしてユージ、私に焼き餅を焼いて欲しかったのかな?
Kimi no Kyoku? Oh man. No, that's really not.
そうよね。ユージはツンデレだもんね。それじゃあ焼き餅焼いちゃおうかな。
Oh god, spare me.
キスしてくれたら許すかもよ。
What? This woman, exactly how serious is she about this? No, I think the real question is how badly is she underestimating men? Alright, Amane, close your eyes.
いやー、強引。でもそういうの好き。
God damn it, Amane. Brand new days? Persona 3 ending, man. Clearly confident this is nothing more than a bluff, Amane closes her eyes, jerks her chin up, and furiously sticks out her lips. This girl's looking down on me. Maybe she teach her a lesson? Up! Up! Alright, second choice of the night.
セーブするわ。
And I'm pretty sure this is another one of those. Another one of those choices, right? Alright, so, what do I have to do to avoid this ending, guys? No, Shade. I'm asking what to do outside of that. Not Amane ending. What am I supposed to choose? Don't kiss her, okay. First, just do it. Guys. There was a voting process. The endings are clear. It's not Makina, obviously, and it's not Michiru, sadly. So I have to go through the endings, and I have to, this calls for shock and awe! Seal a kiss with overbearing force! That's right! We were on the Amane route. Surprise or not. That's right. Unless someone scares her straight, this girl's attitude toward men is going to come back to bite her badly one of these days. This ain't the land down under. Democracy is a lie! No, there was a serious vote, guys, and literally Amane on the second chance voting got a second vote finally. And that's why she won. It happened like third live stream I knew. Be ready to cry? Uh-oh. Okay, I'll brace myself, man. I have a responsibility to educate Amane and the dangers of messing with men. Hard in my heart, teach her a lesson she won't soon forget. I seize the cocky girl's chin firmly, jerk it upward, and plunge my mouth against her glossy lips with all the sudden violence of a dive bomber assault. Evidently surprised by my sudden attack, Amane's shoulders twitch as I draw her close. Heh, the fool probably didn't think I had it in me. That's what you get for underestimating the male gender. I temporarily release her lips, draw back just far enough to speak a few words. Open your mouth, Amane. Utterly bewildered, Amane's mouth opened slightly to voice her confusion. I instantly pushed my lips back against hers. It's a deep kiss, apparently. As I shove my tongue into her mouth, pushing her lips further apart by force, Amane grabs the shoulders of my work uniform and tries to pull me off. With no success, of course. Her will to resist apparently broken by the force of my violent raid, Amane's grip on my clothes grows gradually weaker, finally slipping off powerlessly. And as if to signal her unconditional surrender, a weak, high-pitched pant leaks out of the corners of her mouth. Heh, guess I'll let her off the hook. I let the arm I wrapped around Amane's waist to prevent her retreat go slack. They give her 2 light thumps on the back to communicate that I'm letting her go. Amane's upper body has been forcibly bent backward by my weight. It takes a moment for her to regain her balance and pull herself straight. Got to say it. Uh-oh. Finally released from my arms, Amane staggers back half a step, blinking her eyes in astonishment. That's right! Because even Amane did not believe that the Amane route would win of all the routes. Like, guys, who do you think was going to win this voting? Seriously. You guys actually think I was going to do Michiru just because I wanted Michiru to win? Well, yeah, Shade. I will definitely do both endings. Don't worry. I am there. I will be there. Finally releasing from my arms, I stagger back half a step, blink your eyes in astonishment.
素直にキスしてくれたのもびっくりなら、唇にされるとは思ってなかったから2度びっくり。
Didn't think I had it in me, did you? Shouldn't have let down your guard. Unfortunately for you, prone to taking jokes seriously.
私、キスしたの初めてだったんだよ。
This is an animefanrk2k ASMR. Just to tell Yuji, you're on the hook for this, bruh. Anyway, what? Oh, what a coincidence! Mine too.
嘘つき。
Heh. Damn, what gave me away?
なんか、ユージのキス、慣れてる感じがした。
More ASMR. Wait, there's a Chisato or JB route too? I don't see those. I see, I'll have to take it a little easier next time.
それはこの次もあるってこと？
Just said that for the hell of it.
なんだ、遊びでキスされちゃったんだ、私。
Aww. I'm extremely surprised to hear you frame the matter in such a negative way. I bestowed you with a valuable lesson in the danger of teasing men. My motives were unimpeachable.
でも、彼氏にはなってくれないんでしょ？キスしたくせに。
Oh, well, she has a point though. Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't the next name Eden that has like more stuff? Well, let's not rush into any parliamentary procedures here. I wouldn't have pulled a stunt like that unless I was prepared to accept something in the way of consequences.
それなりの覚悟って？
Listen carefully, Amane. I can't be your boyfriend, but I'm willing to accept you as my girlfriend.
それってどういうこと？
Yeah, what does that mean? You fell in love with me on your own initiative, and I'll accept that. But I'm not capable of making a commitment to you. I can't promise I'll be able to take care of you for the rest of your life.
ごめん、私バカだからよくわかんない。つまり、私が彼女になるのは認めるけど、あんたは私の彼氏にはなれないってこと？
That's right.
つまり結局は私はユージの彼女になってもいいんだよね。
Seriously, man, you won the vote. Okay. Yeah, we'll go through all of those eventually. Wait, what? What? Yeah, that's right, Grisaia. I'm gonna play all of them eventually. What? Yeah, under certain conditions.
どんな？
Even if I disappear suddenly or drop dead out of nowhere, I don't want you to cry over me. Ever. That's the main thing.
それだけ？
Many side things. Yo, you have to play the Chirichuru Magical Girl game, of course. Also, let's see. If I do disappear, I want you to do your absolute best to forget about me within a year or so. I know they're pretty selfish requests, but if you can't accept those conditions, I can't do anything for you. We can pretend this never happened and stay as classmates.
その条件を飲めば、私はユージの彼女？
Yeah, that's right.
じゃあ、その条件飲むよ。
Amana's like, I want that. Do you think this over? There's no reason you have to answer right away.
いいよ。今決めちゃった方が気が楽だし、ごちゃごちゃ悩むの嫌いだから。
I see.
じゃあさ、私からも条件出してもいいかな。
By the way, guys, I would also like to point out that if you look at the sidebar and it shows only Amane's face for the last 2 weeks, I was seriously hinting at the Amane route. Wait, what? Be ready at all times? Alright. So we're gonna suddenly... Like what?
ユージは私のこと好き？それだけでいいから今この場で聞かせて。
That was my guess with that sidebar. Yeah, no, it was my big red hair. It was my big flag. Not my red herring, because it's actual. My big, like, hint. I was like, yo. When I redid the thing, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to have Amane in there, because she technically won the vote. And that way, if anyone questioned me, like, you know. That's how... That was my hint to you guys. It was there.
正直に言ってもいいんだよ。
Let's see. To be honest, I think I felt like you for... I think I've liked you for quite a while now. But I'm not exactly experienced with this sort of emotion. I don't understand how exactly to describe my feelings for you, but yeah, I think she deserves a clear answer here. I do love you, Amane.
そうなんだ。じゃあ安心だね。よかった。それが聞けて。
Alright, we'll also be careful just in case, even if the Steam version is too much. Well, I think pretty much anyone is going to love having a convenient, devoted woman dropped in their lap.
私の粘りがちってやつだね。ちなみにどんぐらい好きかって聞いてもいい？
What? How am I supposed to measure that?
大体でいいんだよ。例えば宇宙一好きとか。
Can't say. I haven't had the chance to explore the universe yet.
そういう話じゃなくて、あくまでも例えばの話。
So basically, you can't touch this. Alright then. Hypothetically, if your life or property came in danger, I'd protect you even if it meant throwing everything else away. To tell you the truth, that's probably just about the only thing I can do for you. The responsibility to protect. That, at least, is a concept I'm familiar with. It's a bit of a catchphrase in my line of work.
じゃあさ、これでもう私はユージの彼女？
Yes, you are.
そっか。
Yeah. I give her a firm, decisive answer, but Amane's reaction seems fairly subdued. No spontaneous outbursts of joy, at least. Well, I guess a romantic relationship with this many strings attached is pretty unusual. Not really surprising that she might have mixed feelings about it.
ごめん。ちょっと座ってもいい？
Why? First, she can answer my question. Amane sinks unsteadily to the floor, landing in a sitting position with light thump. What's wrong, Amane?
ごめん。なんか急に力が抜けちゃって、膝がガクガクしてるの。
From excitement or from nervousness? You feeling alright?
なんだろう。急にキスされたのにも驚いたし、ユージの彼女になれたってのも嬉しくて。でもなんか実感があまり湧かなくて。
It's okay, Amane. We knew for 2 weeks before this moment. I knew since like third live stream actually.
さっきからなんか足元がふわふわしてるなって思ってたんだけど、ダメだ。腰が抜けたっぽい。立てないよ。
I think just to put my like 2 cents in commentary here, I think Amane is actually similar to Yuji in the sense of like how she approaches things. Like it does feel very much like she also what's the word I'm looking for? Like she doesn't like emotionally invest herself too crazy like other people do. Like she has her moments and she's definitely a lot more expressive than Yuji is, but at the same time it feels like she does have like a lot of things under control. She's very observant and she definitely has the smarts to back it up, which is interesting. The rest are going to be in order of recommendation after this, so we'll see. You're hopeless. I'll tell you guys maybe by the end of the Amane route. She puts up a consistently strong front, but when push comes to shove, it seems Amane is a pretty timid woman. Already thrown off balance by her first kiss, the impact of becoming my girlfriend seems to have been sufficient to rob her of motor control. If you can't stand on your own, I'll give you a hand. I know, right, Shade? It's like everyone suffers from some sort of trauma in this game. Anyway, what's that bizarre sound you're emitting? Are you laughing? That doesn't sound like laughter. What? Now the idea scares you? A little late for that.
そうじゃないけど、宝くじで一等賞が当たったみたいな感じ？なんかまだ信じられない。ね、本当に彼女でいいんだよね？
Nope, sorry. Let's load the other thing. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. Yeah, I meant what I said. Nauseating.
あんたね、彼女に向かって気持ち悪いとか言わないの？
Just stand up already, will you? Here, give me your hand.
立ち上がらせてどうする気？今なら私力が抜けてるから何も抵抗できないよ。
Just watch out, Amane. If you keep saying things like that, I have the worst Grisaia censoring image. Mwahahaha. Okay, wait. To be fair, I like that image, so whatever. What's your point?
だから襲うなら今だよってこと。ぶっちゃけて言うと今なら抱いても OK だよってサインを送ってるのよ。
At least I'll usually finish his dinner. The hell? Amane is trying to put up a strong front with the usual slut act, but it's decidedly unconvincing when her hands trembling in mine like a chihuahua with anxiety issues. Wait, I have to continue what joke? Please don't tell me I'll just let him do what he wants until he can't live without me was the best you could think up with for the next step.
きっとすっごく気持ちいいぞ。どうする？
This comes from a girl who's shaking like a leaf in the breeze. Don't get carried away, idiot. My free hand, I deliver a sharp karate chop to the top of Amane's head.
ちょっと。
Oh, head pat sensors, yes. Look, I'm not going to vanish like smoke tomorrow. Probably not the day after, neither. Don't rush things.
なんか不安なのよね。あんたの場合、本当にふっと私の前からいなくなりそうでさ。
Oh, that's true. You're worrying too much. Just get some sleep for the moment, alright? I'll take you to your room.
おんぶしてくれる？
Yeah, I think I can handle that. I lift Amane's complete limp body onto my back, carry her up the stairs, and escort her back to her room. This will be the second time I towed Amane around like this, but her body feels lighter than before. Probably because I'm more ready to carry her, and she's more comfortable with being carried by me. Because the distance we kept between us has shrunk. She's got a big body. She's definitely a burden I can bear. And so, as of today, Amane became Yuji's girlfriend, guys. And much head pat censoring was had. And this is the moment I actually wanted to get to after I was like, oh, we're actually getting to character routes. Yeah, the music is great in this game. So, with that said, we are now on the Amane route. The sidebar was not an accident. That was fully intentional when I changed my layout. So yeah, we're on the Amane route full throttle, and we're going to continue this train to see how far it goes. Oh my god, this game is good. So good. I am enjoying this visual novel so much. That's why I even went the extra hour. Oh no, it's true. He was wearing an adult diaper the entire time. He's just still in his work uniform. It's very true. Which he probably pissed in. Oh no, well, he might have been able to take a bathroom break if it was only 3 hours it took for them to hunt down the rat. Anyway, this is animefanrk2k. Thank you very much for showing up for the Monday Night Livestream. I'm so glad you're here. A few of you are left to see the Amane route come to fruition. And we'll continue the Amane route next time, next week. See you all, 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time for another Monday Night Livestream, or whatever else I do. And peace.